Hello, hello. How's it going? Can you guys hear me? Are we live? Are we ready to go? Make sure I tweeted out my stream. Happy Monday. Just kidding. Mondays suck. Yeah, all right. Tweet out my stream like a good streamer for once. Close that down now. All right. How are you guys doing today? Feeling awake? We feeling good? Feeling energized? You guys do anything for Valentine's Day or anything else during the weekend? We have any birthdays up in here? What's going on? All right. Looks like we're ready to go. Nice. We got some people in chat already. Let's see. Most people want MGO, but I think it's more likely we're going to get dual mode. You think so? I mean, that's definitely a possibility, I guess. Dual mode, for those of you guys who don't know, I mean, we'll see it right now because I'm playing the disc 2 of Subsistence today. Since we're doing Snake versus Monkey, we can maybe mess around with some dual mode at the end of the stream if we have some time. But yeah, I mean, that's definitely a possibility that they add that back in there. I mean, I wouldn't mind it. I think I'd be honestly a little bit underwhelmed if that were the case. Let me switch the scenes. What are we doing today? 4x3. I'd be a little disappointed, honestly, if that was when it ended up happening, but at least it's more content, right? And hopefully we get like online leaderboards and I don't know, something a little bit more substantial than just dual mode, but who knows? You could be right. What up, Torres? What up, Adrian? What up, Ascendancy? Tim? Big Brandon in the house. Jelloween. What's going on, you guys? Oops, what did I just pick? Oh, it's going to be a good stream today. I don't even know what I pressed. You're hiding from Liam? I think Liam's still at work. Oh, no, he should be home by now. Bro, I don't know what I just did. Might have just destroyed the entire stream. You never know. Oh, I tried to play MGO. See? Freudian slip. I'm already trying to play MGO. So I can you guys a little better. All right. So, for those of you guys who don't know, I'm sure all of you guys in here are huge MGS fans, so you all know. The original Snake versus Monkey mode was included in every version of MGS3, not just Subsistence. That's a huge misconception that a lot of people get wrong, is that it was only part of Subsistence. The reason why people mix that up is because when Snake versus Monkey originally launched, I think we got 5 stages in North America and Japan. And Europe, for some reason back in the day, was always like 4 months, 6 months, a year behind all of the other releases. So to kind of make up for that, they included, I think 2, I want to say it's 2 bonus stages for them for Snake versus Monkey. And then when Subsistence came out for everybody, we all got the extra maps that they got in the European version. I want to say that's the correct history of Snake versus Monkey, but I could be wrong. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to check out, we'll probably have enough time to check out all of the maps in Snake versus Monkey, clear them, maybe try for the time attack. We'll see. If we get done with that and we still have plenty of time left, then we'll check out dual mode, which is, who said that they think that might be it was Torres, right? Yeah, Torres was saying that potentially what they're going to add is just dual mode. So I guess we'll see. No one really knows what's going on with that and more shit they're doing. But all right, let's get this started. Oh, funny story before we get started. So full disclosure, I'm playing this on an emulator, so it looks a little nicer and so it runs a little better. I have Subsistence. I have my PS2 still hooked up. I could have played it on there, but it's just easier for me to stream it for you guys through an emulator. Let me turn up the game because it's going to be kind of low. But I completely forgot that to unlock all the stages for Snake versus Monkey, you have to beat the game once. And I didn't have a save file clear for MGS3 for the story mode. So I had to hurry up this morning and get up earlier and blast through the game to get a completed save file so we could unlock all the maps. So it was pretty funny. I was like waking up mad early just to play fucking MGS3 for the 1000th time. Ascendancy says, just took the fiance out. Let me turn this up a little bit. Fiance out for the night before for an expensive dinner. Other than that, nothing crazy. Nice, nice. That's always good. What kind of restaurant, if you don't mind me asking? Steakhouse. What kind of like a fish house? What kind of restaurant? This is the only place I'm safe from Sora. What up, Prof? How you doing, dude? What up, Zen? Kept you waiting, huh? What up, Mark? How you doing? Oh no, it's Prof. Yo, we gotta get MGO going again, boys. I was saying last stream that we gotta bring back MGO 2 or MGO Fridays, man. That would be fire. We could play some MGO before Delta comes out. Monkeys. So I kind of forgot that it's Solid Snake in this, huh? Even though they're using the Naked Snake model, it's supposed to be Solid Snake. Oh, there they are. They got them in the lineup. Yo, they got these boys on a fucking mugshot. They got a mugshot on these boys. Dang. Crazy. What about me? I was on vacation. How is this unlocked? Originally, like I was saying, you get the first 3 missions, I think, are unlocked, and then the other ones you have to unlock by just completing Snake Eater, just playing through the story. Why don't you make Sam or yeah, it does run like, I mean, it runs like doo-doo on this, dude. I was playing through the story, and some of the fucking maps, dude, it's kind of rough. I mean, I have it like upscaled and everything, but it's just easier to capture it, you know. I have the means to hook up my PS2. I mean, you know, Soren. I have the means to hook up my PS2 and all that stuff. But it just looks cleaner for you guys, and it's just easier as like a streamer to just do it like this. Everything on my PC, you know. Why are my streams so silent? I don't know. My mic's turned up all the way. I'm using a dynamic mic, so maybe it's that. I have to be like right up on it like this. And sometimes I'm like turning away to read chat. The monkeys have fled into the jungle. You got a copy of Devil May Cry 1 from your local game store. Oh, you never played Devil May Cry before? Yeah, those games are fire, dude. I'm not going to be able to grab them when they're jumping all around. Tim says, by the way, we got to talk about the pre-order situation. It's kind of a mess. So I've been kind of out of the loop with everything since putting that video out, but I saw that the pre-order for the collection is out in Europe, I want to say. And it's like $300. It's like 280 euro, which is basically like $300. And that's kind of crazy. And it doesn't even come with the game. Yo, we were just talking about how Europe gets shafted back in the day. It seems like it's still like that now. It's kind of crazy, dude. I don't know the conversion. I didn't really see how much it was for us in the States. I mean, we don't have it in the States, right? We have our own, like, what is it, collector's edition. We don't have the premium pack here. But I didn't really check Play Asia or any of the other places where you can import stuff to see how much it would be. But I don't think it's going to be $300. That would be crazy. I kind of think that's a Europe thing. Like, Europe just got shafted again with, like, the conversions and the different, obviously, like, the different value of their money. What up, Jack? How you doing, man? Yo, Pete, what up, dude? Yo, how's Metal Gear, I almost said. How's WoW been going, bro? You guys still knocking out MC and Ani? So this is what I was saying. You get the first 3 unlocked for free. You get Escape from the Jungle, Dragon of the Apes, and Dawn of the Apes. And then you get these 2 in North America and in Japan. And then these 2 for a while were European exclusive. I believe it was these 2. But then when Subsistence came out for everybody got all of these. So that's how it worked back in the day. But again, to unlock everything past Dawn of the Apes, so these 4 down here, you have to complete Snake Eater story mode one time through and have a completed save on your memory card or whatever it is. So that's what I was rushing to do this morning. I was like, shit, I completely forgot about that. Let me smash through MGS3. So I just put it on very easy, and I was just like blasting through the game. And luckily I got it done before the stream. Yeah, dude, I'm always down for MGO. I don't think there's been any updates. I opened up RPCS3 the other day, and it was still the same, unless, I don't know, maybe I missed something, but they went to prison. Yeah, they locked those boys up. No, that is not Naked Snake. Exactly. Does Metal Gear Solid Master Collection Volume 1? No, it does not, JC. Someone is working on making a dual mode come back. I'll start this while I'm yapping. So I'm not going to try for the first place, what's it called, placements right now. We're just chilling. Oh, they have this shit in Spanish. Escapada de la Jungla. Damn. Just if you can't read English, they got you hooked up. But yeah, I'm chilling right now. Maybe if we have time at the end of the stream, we'll try to do the time attacks. It's been a long time since I played this, just full disclosure.
3, 2,
Northern Italy farm table restaurant at the head of variety. 49 filet. Holy shit. Oh my god, this is so slow compared to the 60 FPS versions that we have now.
Gotcha.
Yeah, right in the ass.
Gotcha.
Actually, it doesn't run that bad. I thought it was gonna be worse. Yo, they got this boy crawling. Look at this, like a snake. Did you see that?
Gotcha.
They had this dude slithering on the ground. Oh, I see one right there chilling. Yo, this one's kind of just lonely off by itself, looking off into the distance. I feel kind of bad capturing this one, bro. He's going through it. He's listening to the new Drake album. The new Drake and Party Next Door album. Got him in his feelings. Gotcha. So yeah, it's been quite a while since I played this. Oh, he fell. What an idiot. Uh-oh. Mostly calling myself an idiot, not the monkey. This one's just laid out, bro. This is sworn when he's done with work. The same pose he hits. Ooh, little slide. Boom. 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 Oh, the twofer? The three-piece? Let's go. How fast did I do that? Oh, that was slow.
Yes.
But that's cool, man. Those are the best family-owned farm-to-table restaurants. Fire. Oh, I almost got the first place placing. Here, let me catch up with chat before we move on. We can't catch a break. Shit, SMH in my head. Yeah, this Power Regioners get shafted. 50 hertz. Oh, yeah, 50 hertz. Yo, what up, Mario? How you doing, bro? It's been a long time since heard from you, Mario. You doing all right, man? How's your, what year are we in? Almost at 2024. How's your 2025 treating you so far, dude? Collector's editions and Brain Training 3DS not releasing until years later when the fucking Switch was out. Really? Was that a thing? Holy shit. Tim says, perfect. What stuff you getting for Delta? Because I want a guide. What stuff am I getting? Like, in terms of, like, what edition I'm getting? Or are you saying what type of stuff am I going to make, like, content-wise? Because edition, I have no clue, man. I've been, like, tossing and turning at night, and sweating, trying to think of what editions to get, and I don't know. Part of me, like, selfishly is waiting to see if Konami hooks me up with anything, but, like, then I'm going to be kind of fucked if they don't. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just going to be waiting until, like, the very end, and then everything's going to be sold out. So, I don't really know, man. I don't really know if that's what you're asking. I definitely want to pre-order something so I get the DLC, you know what I mean? I want the sneaking pack and the white tuxedo, but I don't know. What edition are you guys getting? He says, yes, sir, we in there. Need something else to play in between raids? Get Monster Hunter, bro. I'm telling you. It's like Dark Souls. You just have to get used to it. It's the same type of, like, deliberate combat. You're just not used to it. You know what I mean? If you sat there and played it for, like, a couple of days, you'd love it. Trust me. I know the type of games that you like for the most part, and you would love Monster Hunter. You just got to sit there and, like, give it another shot. Is this the one in Razvet? Oh, no, this is the one in Dremuich. What's it called? South? Is it South? I forgot.
3.
Did they give us anything but the Monkey Shaker? Oh, yeah, we got stun. Damn, we got 36 stun nades? Sheesh. Oh, perfect opportunity to use the stun nades. Oh, I don't have pressure sensitivity on this shit, though. I'm just going to yeet it. Yeet! Oh, I got him. Fire. No, get with the tippy toes. Can I hit him with the tippy toe? Oh, just barely. Boom. Where's he going to land? Hopefully over here. Oh, yeah, he's right here. Oh, who spotted me? Is there one up here? Yep. This boy just chilling. All right, there's definitely one behind me because that's the one that spotted me. Oh, and I got spotted behind me too. Oh, there's a twofer right there. Did I hit him with the stun? Blind him. Gonna blind myself in a second. Boom. What? Oh, I was gonna say, how did I not hit that one? Get up there, snake dummy. Oh no. Too slow. Ow. Too slow. Boys, I'm getting slow, man. Years are catching up to me. I thought there'd be one in here hiding. What's this one thinking? Can I get the twofer? The two-piece? One more. Let's go. All right, did we miss any over here? Yo, this banana camo's fire, dude. I'm so glad that's coming back. Look at this shit. Crazy. Camo index going brazy. Oh, it's a 2-for-1. I'm going to pay for this. I'm not going to be able to get both. There's no way. There's no way. Let's go. Plenty of time. All right, this one's free. Okay, as I miss completely, just whiff on the left side. Again? How? This thing's moving at like negative speed, and I still missed.
You're
Any in
mine.
the grass over there? No. Look at this thing, Brett. This man looks like he's holding up broccoli, bro. What is this? Man hiding with the broccoli. Oh my god, this game's too funny. That's it, right? All right, cool.
All done.
Not too bad so far.
Yes.
I really rotated the hell out of those sticks, man. Let me catch up a chat. I can get MGO2 on a hacked PS3, right? I don't know if you can do that anymore, Celtics fan, to be honest with you. You used to be able to do that, but I think now it's oh, I still got third place. I think now it's PC only, I want to say. Or actually Sworn's here, so Brandon, do you know if you could play on a hacked PS3? I know you can't play on official firmware anymore, unfortunately. But I think I want to say you can't play on custom firmware anymore either. Like PS3's just out, but I don't know. That monkey just like me. There is no mod so far right now. Red Chaos for Snake versus Monkey, unfortunately. Maybe somebody can put it back in. I don't know the logistics or the aspects of putting it in here. I know I was saying earlier that someone's working on dual mode, on bringing back dual mode. But I don't know about Snake versus Monkey. What up, Snake Eater Gaming? The monkeys always scared me as a kid. Yeah, when they go after you, it's kind of scary, huh? They're kind of quick. Who up rotating their sticks? Mario says, oh, you're about to start a new job? Nice, dude. That's awesome. Good luck with the new job. You nervous, excited, happy, sad? Probably a mix of everything, right? That's always how it is starting a new job. It's always kind of nerve-wracking. I'm a hooker-upper. Tim says, what edition? Like, I want to make a review of my own, and I want to decorate the background. Oh, man. If I can, I'd like to import the premium pack. But I don't know. I haven't pre-ordered yet, and I'm assuming they've sold out, right? Happens with old age. Yeah, I think it's also how slow this game is compared to like the Master Collection version especially. It feels like it's like I'm playing Killzone or something, trying to move and rotate my sticks wisely. You're pretty bad. Yeah, exactly, right? Washed up MGO player can't catch the monkeys. SMH in my head. Exactly, dude. I'm getting washed now. Yo, Forrest, how you doing? I would not have guessed in a million years that Delta would remake Snake first. Dude, oh my god, I know. I was talking to these guys in chat, and like, that was not on my bingo card at all. Like, Konami's honestly on the redemption arc. I know most of Silent Hill 2 remake was Bloober, right? But still, they're making moves. Konami is. They're definitely trying. Monkey, what up, Make Money? How you doing? Stop letting the apes escape. Yo, so is there something happening with Ape Escape, like the actual series? Supposedly they're doing something, right? Are they porting the old ones or like remastering them or something? Or are they making a new one? Maybe all of the above? I don't know. I haven't really kept up, but there's got to be something there, right? There's got to be something to Snake versus Monkey coming back now. Because I want to get into this a little later as we get into these other missions, but there's got to be a reason why all this is happening now, other than Konami just trying to play nice and listen to us for once. There's got to be something going on behind the scenes, right? With this all these modes coming back, and especially if MGO's back. What do you get for beating this minigame? I think all you get is the monkey mask, right? For the main game, if I remember correctly. Yeah, what up, Mohammed? Cool stuff I'm streaming? Yeah, I'm trying to stream some like unusual stuff right now, and this is perfect since Snake vs. Monkey got confirmed that it's back. And we also got that Bomberman stuff, man. That was so unexpected. I thought that was a meme. Like one of the guys in chat here last time, I think it was Ruddy, was like did a super chat and was like, they confirmed Bomberman for MGS3 or for Delta. And I was like, what? I thought he was memeing, because like, what? That sounds so weird. Here, I'll get this started while I'm yapping. But then we checked, and I was like, what? You get to the end of the Xbox trailer, and it's just like, boom, Bomberman comes out. I'm like, what is happening right now? El Amanecer de los Simios. I completely forgot that it's in Spanish, too. Oh, this is the one in Razvet. But, yeah, I'm excited, man. This, like I said, I'll get into it a little later. I might want to make a video out of, like, this stream. But, ooh, they give you the therms. But I'm very surprised with what Konami's doing with this right now. I don't know how I'm missing. Who spotted me? There we go. Bro, I swear I have the dot sight right on them, and then like they like move an inch. Oh man, there's like a party going on over here. All right, what's the play here? What's the play? It's got to be a stun grenade, right? Boom. We got to get in there quick though. Yeah. Oh, I should have gone up on the ledge. I'm gonna pay for this. Get him before they get up. One more. No! Almost had it. That was actually not bad. I'll take that. Alright, I remember... Yo, the music. They're bumping some music up in here. There's got to be some in here, right? Yeah, there's one right there. What's he drinking? That's Liam right there. He's drinking tea. Boom. Yo, but if MGO comes back, like... I don't know, man. There's got to be one in here, right? Before I get that one. Yep. He's burning the plants to the Shagohod. I don't know. Konami just wins. Konami just wins. Simple as if they bring back MGO. Don't turn around. Don't turn around. No! Oh, I got him. See that? Not that washed, boy. You see how fast that was? Sheesh. The old stealth came out for a second there. For a little bit. That was a damn quick draw. And then I miss every fucking shot. No, he's up there. Can I get him? Can I get him? Can I get him? Yes, I got him. But I don't know where the rest of them are after this. I hear one behind me. Do they give you sonar or anything? No. They do not. Where are you running to, man? I like the sound effects. Alright. Few more. What happens if I blow up the barrel? Oh, I can't, right? Because it's non-lethal. Where are the rest of these creatures? I hear them. Maybe around the corner here? Oh, yeah. How did I miss? He's not even moving! Look! He's right there! It's the frame rate. That's what it is. I'm just going to blame it on the frame rate. I'm playing the European version. It's the 50 hertz. That's what it is. Where's the last one, man? We got to switch on the therms. We gotta hit him with the... Like Splinter Cell. You notice the therms are different in this one? And also they're not broken. Look, like when you go into first person, the reticle thing, like the crosshair, is actually in the middle. It's not like that in the HD collection. It's broken. All right, where is this guy? Need my glasses. I'm blind. Do you guys see him? Where are you people? All right, let me catch up with chat while we're looking. MGS4 in-depth big boss run. Yeah, that's definitely happening when they announce MGS4. He's not down here, right? Oh, he's probably in the around the corner or on the roof. When they announce MGS4, if they announce MGS4 for the Volume 2 of the Master Collection. Oh, yeah, I hear him sleeping up here. That boy sleep. Oh, no, he's drinking something. That boy got his pina colada. Let me see if we can hear him sipping on it. Yep. All right. But, yeah, definitely want to do more guides for sure, since you guys seem to enjoy them. You can play on a... Oh, so you can't play on a jailbroken PS3. Nice. That's good news. Definitely worth checking out if you've never played MGO. Just be prepared to get your ass kicked. For sure. I mean, no matter how good you are at games, how good you think you are at games, there's a huge learning curve for that game, so you're going to get your ass kicked. That's just how it is. What's my MGS3 speedrun looking like? Fire. Disgusting. Nah, I'm probably washed at this point, but... I mean, I can still beat the game in like an hour and a half or less, so not too bad. So you're going to get Monster Hunter or what, bro? We got to link up for some MH. Let me catch up with chat before we start the next one. You have your OG PS2 copy downloaded on a hacked PS3. Nice. Yeah, Brandon does that type of stuff. I still want a backward compatible PS3 so bad right now, man. Like, that's at the top of my list. Mostly excited, but also pretty nervous. I'm sure you'll do great, man. And the first week or so, or the first month, even sometimes for certain jobs, are just training. So no real pressure. You know, everybody's new at something at one point in their life. So it's like you can't go in there expecting to be amazing at your job just yet. Even if it's something you've done at the past, you know, like places do things differently. And after you get through the whole onboarding process, then you learn how things are done. And so like you still got some time to like learn, bro, and just get everything down, you know? But I get it. I mean, it's always nerve-wracking to go through that whole process of interviewing and then waiting to see if you got it. And then when you got it, then it's like the start date, and then the start date is here before you know it. And then so I get it. Skylar says, I pre-ordered the digital deluxe of Delta yesterday. Nice. That's a good one to get. You get pretty much everything, right? You get early access. You get the DLC sneaking pack. You get the white tuxedo. So yeah, that's a solid one to get for sure. There's actually not sold out, and maybe that's because they're not in North America, so scalpers didn't get them. I would think that the scalpers would still import them from the Asian region, places like Play Asia, or I mean, there's a ton of services now and websites that do importing. So, probably for the Switch, Ape Games. Oh, maybe. Although it's a PlayStation title, right? Oh my god, this is scary. Oh, it's called Ape Fear. No wonder. Oh, shit, a weapon to surpass Metal Gear. Yo, we got the eye patch on. Snake! They have them on PS5, but the second one doesn't work well on PS5 because it's old PS4. Oh, I see. Yeah, Brandon knows way more about this stuff than I do. Snake versus... Yo, what up, Brian? How you doing? Oh, no. I'm not washed. There's one in the trenches, right? I swear I just saw one in the trenches. Oh, there he is. Yeah, I'm scared of that fucking Metal Gear, dude. That's like scarier than Sally. All right, whatever. Do they respond to knocking? They don't? That little noise, man. I'm gonna do a breach and clear. Ready?
You're mine.
Yeah. Boom. Oh, I thought they were gonna stay on the table. Boom. Easy game. Who saw me? Oh, this one. Oh, what we get?
Fear dangles from wires, and cause he's called Fear, I thought he was based on a spider, but I never got why he has a split tongue, and those I've just released it's cause he's a reptile.
Oh, gotcha. What up, Gary? Or Gary, what's up, dude? Thanks for the 10. I don't know what that thing is, bro. I don't know what the fear is. I'll be honest with you. Oh, shit. Oh, that doesn't work? Appreciate the 10, though, dude. Yeah, the fear is, the fear is something special. Let's put it that way. Appreciate the dono, man. Always appreciate the support. But how was your weekend, dude? Dude, you know what's weird is, speaking of the fear, he was one of the first shorts that I made, like YouTube shorts. Can I open the damn door? Oh, you can't. And for some reason, that one just took off. And I want to say that it's because of the way that I edited it with like him showing his tongue. Oh my god, this crawling around kills me every time I see this shit, dude. Look at this. What is this? And he's got the fucking camo dungarees on too. Look at that shit. That boy's ready for Delta, man. Yo, he got the DPM dungarees on from Walmart. That's crazy. That's crazy. I never realized that. But yeah, so the way that I edited it was like, you know how when he's about to die, he does that thing where he like sticks out his forked tongue. So I kind of looped it, and I think people just were like grossed out or like fascinated by that, and so they would just watch it on loop because that shit got over like 1 million views. That specific short about the fear. Kind of funny. What up, Nero? How you doing? Playing an absolute classic. I know I haven't played it in so long either, man. It's been so long since I've enjoyed Snake versus Monkey. How you doing though? How was your weekend? All right. This one's gonna be close. Yeah. Boom. Can open it. I always like how Snake opens doors. He either opens it like someone's blocking it from the other end and he's just to bash through it with all his might, or he opens it like two fingers at a time, like he's petting a fucking, I don't know, like a goddamn, I don't even know. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but you know what I'm talking about. You guys know what I'm talking about, bro. Unfortunately, I can't open these doors, but I'd show you if I could. What's this guy doing? Like planning something. Maybe I can open this door so I can show what I'm saying here. Nope. Denied. That blade of grass is sticking out of my ass. Yep. Yeah, there's some weird stuff some wonky stuff that happens. Yeah, I gotta take a look at this thing. Holy shit. You tell me if this thing came after you, you wouldn't be more scared than Sahelanthropus? Look at this fucking thing. Double drills. Like the Shagohod, but way scarier. Yo, activate this thing. I want to see you pilot this thing. Oh, this thing just threw a fucking roundhouse kick. All right. Got rid of the ringleader here. Where are the rest now? What do we got? We got sonar. Now we got thermals. Oh, I didn't pick up the sonar. I think they gave it to you at the beginning. Metal Gear Online 2 is still the best this year. Yeah, I think so, man, right? It's still the best. Oh, there's one. Is there one deep over there? Let's take out the binoculars. It's marked like it's MGS5. Like I'm playing TPP. TPP. Where are you, peepos? Oh, there's one. Chilling. There's no way I snipe it from here and I get there in time, right? Oh, I missed. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way I'm that goated. Nope. Don't wake up. Ah! Oh, I got it. Let's go. Too clean, boys. I wasn't worried at all. MGO2 is probably my my favorite third-person shooter, maybe even shooter point-blank period of all time, man. MGO2 is something special. I don't know if it was because of the time and where I was in my life, where I could just dedicate hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and hours to playing it. The friends that I made back then that I still talk to. I don't know. Something special about that game. Everybody who's played it that I've talked to, that got to experience it when it was like still a live game, a current game, says the same thing about it, where it's just like, it was such a unique experience. And on top of that, like, if you're a Metal Gear fan, what brings it over the top, because if it wasn't Metal Gear themed, I don't know if I'd like it as much. I probably would. But I think what brings it over the top and what is just that cherry on top is the fact that it is Metal Gear themed and it has the Metal Gear charm. Like, you could put porn mags down and you could, I don't know, like the list is endless. The fact that there's CQC in it and it's the same exact CQC as the one in the story mode in MGS4, like it's super complex and like deep. And the fact that there's, you know, the same weapons from the single player, some of them, right? Like, it's severely limited, the weapons that you can use compared to the single player, but still, I don't know. It's something special. Maybe now if you played it, like if you go and download it now, you won't feel the same way. But I don't know. I think it holds up. Like, if you like shooting games that don't hold your hand, that are kind of like Counter-Strike and there's like weird little mechanics in them. I can't go in these, right? Because I don't know where this last one is. I haven't really been looking up above, but there's something to it. Oh, he's just chilling back here. There's something to it. I mean, Prof in chat, one of my mods, he started playing late. He didn't play it back in the day when it was current, and he loves it. I mean, he's gotten really good at it. He improved like a crazy amount in a short amount of time. But that's the thing, is you have to be willing to get your ass kicked in MGO, because you're gonna get your ass kicked. It's like trying to play Counter-Strike if you've never played Counter-Strike. You know what I mean? Something like that. Worst thing is I got a backward compatible PS3, but damn thing got yellow lighted death. Holy shit. That's the worst, man. That's like my greatest fear, that my PS3 just stops working one day, which, I mean, inevitably it's going to happen someday, you know? Nero says, I'm waiting for the pre-orders to open for the collector's edition for Delta. Already pre-ordered the deluxe version. Gotcha. Yeah, we were just talking about what edition I want to get, and I think I want to import the premium pack from Japan. Or Europe, I guess, right? Because it's similar. I don't know. I didn't really look into it too much. I was kind of busy this weekend, but I want to say that the premium packs are similar. the European one and the Asian one, the East Asian version. Metal Gear, yeah, that's the one in Ape Escape, right? That's the crossover event that was in the Ape Escape games. Oh, I should have downloaded that. Maybe maybe we'll do that tomorrow along with something else. I've been trying to figure out what I want to play after I'm done with Snake vs. Monkey. I'm kind of getting the itch to start a new Peace Walker save file like I always do. It's been a little while since I did that. And the other thing is I imported the Japanese PSP version of Peace Walker. I didn't have that in my collection, actually, and Peace Walker is one of my favorite games, so it's very strange that I didn't have that. Anyway, I imported it at the end of last year, finally got it, and I ripped the ISO so I could play it on an emulator. And I also hunted down like 90% of the exclusive DLCs that Japan got from Uniqlo, crossover events with like anime, and the Monster Hunter shirts and all that. And also like the Mountain Dew, Doritos shirts and all that. I have all that on a save file now. So it might be cool to play the original PSP version via an emulator on stream with all those camos. I mean, it's just a silly little thing, right? But it might be kind of cool. So we could do that if you guys want to see that. Gone with the Apes is next, right? Let's start that up. Metal Ape, it can't be. I miss this mode so much. Well, it's coming back, Nero. It's coming back, thankfully. Metal Beer. Holy shit, I just lost my place in chat. Oh, there we go. You got to play the Ape Escape MGS minigame. Yep, and we're going to get to play it again. I wonder if they're going to change it or if it's going to be the same version as this with like the same placements and stuff.
Start.
We'll have to see. Yo, they got this one lounging. Straight chilling. Oh, they got this one doing reception work. Gotcha. Gotcha. Oh, he's spanking himself. Boom. Oh, he got me. Did I miss one? Oh, no. Yo, I thought this fucking light was was an ape, dude. Holy shit. I need glasses or something, dude. I need something. It's Monday, though, all right? Cut me a break. Oh, he just jumped over my roll. Yo, this thing is... Oh, they got this one. March. Yo, he's got the fucking special edition dungarees from Walmart. Look at that. Part of the Gerlukovich family. I'm feeling mean. Yeah. I didn't get the one inside, huh? Or maybe I did. Did I? There's no way. Yeah, no, there's no way. Can I do a little one of these? A roll into a stun grenade? Oh, too clean. Too clean.
You're mine.
What we got out here? We definitely got one out here, right? Do a little lean with it. Hold on. Right here. A little lean with it. Boom. There's got to be one over here, right? Let's see if we can get fancy. Nope. I'm going to blow myself up. Oh, they got to be upstairs. I forgot those windows don't break in single player either, do they? Or maybe they do. No, I don't think they do, actually. All right, what we got up here? I hear one like under me or something. See if we could do this. Fire in the hole. Oh, that's not going to get it. Oh, it did. Let's go. No way that one's going to fall, right? Go this way. Fall this way. No, dude. Well, whatever. We already stunned him. And I want to say that there's one somewhere over here. I heard... Yeah, like out here. There he is. Do these break? Oh, they do. So I can roll through this, right? Boom. Oh, shit. He's about to scale that wall. Spider-Man on him. Yeah, this mode is too fun. I'm so happy this is coming back, man. Especially for people who didn't get to play it. I mean, you can go and emulate it. It literally took me like 30 seconds to get this going on an emulator, but just cool to see it in Unreal Engine 5. And actually, let's get into it now. Once I clear this one, I'll catch up with chat, and I do want to get into some talking points here because I've been on Reddit and I've been on social media like I always am, and I've seen some talking points that I want to get into. Basically, just people like asking like, why is everybody so excited about, you know, Snake versus Monkey? Like, what is this mode? What's so cool about it? And obviously, it's people that maybe started playing MGS a little later and didn't really grow up with like Ape Escape, or didn't really play it when like this crossover was like still relevant in, you know, a manner of speaking. But I do want to address that because it is a good question if you think about it. Like, it's just a little side mode, and it's not like it's like hugely important to the lore. Oh, this boy's going through it. This man just has some Taco Bell. Man ordered off the dollar menu, bro. This is definitely what's going on. Look at this. He's shaking his head too. He said, "Damn, shouldn't have eaten that extra Gordita Crunch Supreme, bro." I feel that. All right, let's that's when you know you're going through. When you shake your head and when you're on the toilet, bro, like thumbs up. Going through it. I like to see dual mode for sure. Can't even lie. Gotcha. Did you ever play the OG Ape Escape? I did. I played the first 2 games. Wasn't super crazy about them, but I mean, I appreciated them for what they were. And I was huge on like platformer / collectathon games, but I can't sit here and say I'm like the biggest Ape Escape fan. But I mean, growing up in the time that I did, I played them for sure. And I enjoyed them. It's not that I didn't enjoy them. It's just like, I don't know. Maybe if I go back and play them now, I'd appreciate them more. But I was like a hardcore Nintendo kid growing up, and like stuff like obviously Mario 64 and like Banjo-Kazooie and even like Donkey Kong or like Conker's Bad Fur Day were like my style of like collectathon type games. But Ape Escape was fun for sure. Tim says, "Hey, is Play Asia trustworthy?" Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah. Play Asia. The only thing about Play Asia is you can probably find another website at this point, Tim, that does it for a little cheaper. Their import costs are a little bit cheaper. But Play Asia, just for the sake of simplicity, I can vouch for them for sure. Play Asia's been around for decades at this point, and I've definitely ordered from Play Asia before I found some of the other websites. Back in the day, there actually weren't that many, but now there's so many services that do the whole like Japanese Amazon ordering, or Japanese like retail stores. They'll order for you, and then they'll send it off, and they'll charge a little fee for it. There's plenty of them that do it now. But back in the day, I had to use Play Asia for a lot of Metal Gear stuff, and yeah, they're reliable for sure. They're a good company. The fear. What up, Jack? Play Asia is legit. Yep. What up, Connor? You're gonna wait a long time because the delivery times are not quick. Yeah, they're not. I think any place that you choose, unless you pay a premium, if they offer a premium, you're gonna wait a while. So I would have like a backup copy of the game, a digital version, or like just whatever region you're in. Just get it. If you have the extra cash to spend, just get one that you can actually play while you're waiting to get your premium pack. That's actually a good shout. Who's the one that said it? Torres said it. Yeah. Tim, I got my MGS5 premium pack. Yeah, me too. I have the premium pack for Ground Zeroes that I got. I love that premium pack. I love the packaging. Brandon says you got the Matrix 1 in 4K coming tomorrow. Let's go. Yo, I have an original. What do they call it? Shit. But it's the original like reel for the movie that someone like got a hold of, and then they digitized it. Obviously, I have that downloaded if you ever want that for the first Matrix. So it has like as close as you can get to the original color grading for the movies. But the 4K edition that you got is actually the second closest to the original color grading from the original Matrix. By the way, for those of you guys who don't know, if you can't tell from my scene switching and from my Twitter, if you follow me on there, I'm a huge Matrix fan. That's my favorite movie of all time. So you might hear me talking about it in a very excited tone when the Matrix comes up. Jack says, I kind of wish the Fear had a bigger boss arena, not as big as the Ends, but something similar. Yeah, it's kind of small, right? But I think it kind of lends itself for the whole him jumping around and wasting his stamina, you know what I mean? To kind of keep him in a contained area. Otherwise, you'd be following this guy jumping across tree lines across all of Selenoyarsk. But I get what you're saying, for sure. Snake with the T-Rex arms. He's like this. That stance. Konami just tweeted, Delta's canceled. Go F yourselves. Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised, to be honest with you. In other Metal Gear news, I got the special edition of the Legacy Collection for only $50. That is a steal, dude. Holy shit. You hope they fix the color grading of the original Matrix. Something always felt. Oh, the Blu-ray copies are butchered, Nero. This is something that I know a lot about. Is the original color grading for the Matrix? Yeah, the Blu-rays that came out. So the VHS was decent. The DVD was okay, but the DVD is when they started messing up the color grading. They made shit way too green. The way that it works is when you're in the Matrix scenes, there's supposed to be a little green tint to the shadows. It's not supposed to be just green gradient like everywhere behind the characters and stuff, you know what I mean? But they did that because everybody was talking about like, oh, like if you go back and watch the movies, you'll notice that the scenes that where they're in the Matrix and the fake world are all green, and so they boost up the color grading. But the 4K version and the original like reel of the movie, if you can find that digitized, is the closest one. What the drills do? Yeah, those drills are huge, huh? You'd be more scared if Vague came after you. What's Vague up to these days? He's still playing 14? You can open the door of that building on which you're standing right now. Oh, yeah, the one where you can climb the ladder. You're running through MGS5 currently, haven't played it since launch. Holy shit. Yeah, I do every couple of years I do a whole MGS5. This year's going to be one of those years, by the way. So if you want to see me play Ground Zeroes and Phantom Pain, we're going to play those leading up to Delta, obviously. We're going to hit the whole Big Boss arc, MGS3, maybe some Portable Ops, definitely Peace Walker, all that fun stuff. So, yeah. You know how they recreated the Snake Calorie Mate promotional picture with Delta? I hope they remake the iconic Snake versus Monkey poster where he's spanking himself. Oh, yeah, the one that I'm using for this thumbnail, right? All right, let's exit here. Too bad the PS3 has a crappy... Oh, I love the DualShock 3, man. Limpin, you think the DualShock 3 is bad? I love that controller. That's one of my favorite controllers. I still use that thing when I play emulated games. All right, so now we're at the last two. Return of the Living Apes and the Apes of Wrath. Ooh, we're taking them on where we fight the boss, boys. Holy shit. Excellent. Age hasn't slowed you down one bit. You're pretty good. Appreciate that, Limpin. PS3 PvP shooters were fun in general. Bro, back in the day when every fucking single-player game had a multiplayer component, fucking Uncharted, Killzone, these fucking games, like everything had to have a multiplayer component, and I fucking loved it. I loved when studios used to be like, our game's a single-player, story-driven game, narrative-driven game, but you know what? Fuck it. We're going to make an entire multiplayer deathmatch, capture the flag mode online, incorporating the characters, incorporating custom characters, and we're going to throw it in for free. Oh, my God. Those were the days. Can you imagine? Can you imagine if we were still living in those days, man? Now it's like you pay $70 and you hope that you can play the game day one without it breaking. You hope that there's a day one patch that makes it so you can play. You hope the servers don't burn down the first day when you're trying to connect. Like, oh, man. Gaming has been, like, I don't know. Gaming's weird now, bro. Gaming is very strange. Real ones know that MPO was top. Yo, I actually really like Portable Ops Plus, too. It's almost like a little roguelike game. Who here has played Portable Ops Plus? And who here played the online component, like the mini MGO and Portable Ops? What up, by the way, Dr. Logan? Karibos is playing through Peace Walker right now. It's so addicting. Oh, man. Don't even get me started, Karibo, on Peace Walker. This will quickly become a Peace Walker stream if you get me talking about Peace Walker, man. I love that game. I'm telling you, we might start a new Peace Walker save file on the Japanese version before Monster Hunter comes out. That might be what we do next week while we're waiting for MH to drop. Yo, I love your avatar, by the way, Karibo. That's Guts, right? From what I'm seeing. Such a shame the MGO with MGS5 wasn't that good. Yeah, Connor. I wanna make a video on that. Maybe this year. Maybe this is the year that I finally do it. I do a whole retrospective on MGO or MGO3 with like interviews, because I know a lot of people that worked on that game, on the art, on the maps. Obviously, I know Robert Peeler. He's a good friend of mine, so maybe he'd be willing to do an interview of how things went down 10 years later now. That would be a good video. If I could get first-hand accounts on what the original plan was for that game and how everything went down, I think that would that be a good video? What do you guys think?
3,
would you guys want to see that?
2, 1, start.
Now you guys got me thinking about it. Not even paying attention to this game. Did you guys see me like dissociate for a second thinking about it? I've been thinking about making that video for a long time, honestly, but I just never did it. But I think for the 10-year anniversary of Phantom Pain and MGO3, I think that would be a good video. PS3 controller so tiny in my hands, my thumbs bump on the analog. It is small. That is true. I feel like the original DualShock with like the this thing's fucking booking it, bro. The original 6-axis with the 6-axis control is kind of more hefty, but like yeah, when they started taking out the 6-axis or whatever it's called, the motion gyroscope thing, it literally felt like it could go like this and like crush the controller if I really tried. I mean, bad example because you could probably do that with most controllers nowadays, but like I'm sure if I really tried I could break this DualSense. But yeah, those things felt like a little like a little kid toy. Stop moving, man. Please. Oh shit, he was climbing. Stop. Let me get the shot on this thing. But oh, we're definitely not getting that one. We're definitely not getting that one. I thought he was gonna fall down. What the hell? This thing's like taking cover. Gonna hit him with one of these. Oh, turned around too fast. What? I was still facing them? Oh, I got him. Let's go. Good recovery, Snake. Good recovery. But I don't know. I still like the DualShock 3. It's really... When we play MGO, that's what I use. I know Liam and some of these other guys use like the DualShock 4, maybe even the DualSense. I know Liam uses the DualSense for sure. Soren, what do you use? Do you use the DualShock 3 or do you use a newer controller for MGO? Liam actually does really well with the DualSense. It's got me wanting to try it. Maybe I'll mess around and stream that for a second before I sign off today. Just the training lobby. I won't play any matches on MGO today, but we'll see. Can I shoot this thing? What happens if I shoot this? Nothing. Oh my god. That legit scared me for a second. Oh, it's active. Look at the drills. Woo. Scary shit. Scary shit. Where you going? PS3 controller is goated. Thank you, Soren. Neo TV, Connor MGS has so much potential if the whole Kojima Konami thing didn't happen. That's another video that I want to make is what went down with TPP. Those are going to be two huge videos, so I don't know if I can do two at the same. I mean, yeah, if I start now, maybe. If I start now, maybe I can get both of them done by their anniversaries. But I do want to make the MGO video for sure. For sure. I enjoyed my time with that game, and I could never hate that game. As much as it's not as good as MGO 2 or even MGO 1. I met so many people through that game that I could never hate on it. Like, I know that's kind of silly because it's not the game itself. I could have met these people on other games and stuff, but fact of the matter is that at the end of the day, I met some of like my best friends through MGO 3 and like recruiting to play on a competitive team and all that for the game. So like I could never, realistically, I could never hate the game. But I agree, it's not as good as MGO 2 and even MGO 1, you know. I enjoyed my time with MGO 1. I didn't play it as nearly, not even close to the amount of time that I spent in MGO 2. But it's a fun game. And MGO 1 kind of is like the backbone, the blueprint for Metal Gear Online. So you got to respect the OG, right? There was a monkey here, right? Can I scale this? Or drop down, I mean? I can't. There's got to be a way, right? I need the Peace Walker, drop the box, and climb on top of it. Oh, he's up there. He's way up there. I got to go this way. Can I go this way? Oh, I got to use the ladder there. I see. Damn, I can't go this way. I don't think. Let's see. Nope, doesn't let me. Do I have a health bar here? I just realized there's no health bar in this. So, let me catch up with chat while we're doing this. XM8 gang. Oh my god, Prof in that XM8, dude. Prof fucking loves that thing. What up, Gunner? How you doing? I never liked the triggers or the thumbsticks on the DualShock. Yeah, people don't like the DualShock 3, I've noticed. I'm in the minority. That's probably my favorite PlayStation controller, to be honest with you. You should do a video on how to Invisible is definitely an MGS5. Yeah, I should, right? With the program to have the pressure sensitive buttons working. Yeah, I think that's what Prof hooked me up with a while ago, and yeah, it's kind of nice playing MGO with the. You could do like the soft throw, because that's like clutch being able to do that in MGO. This is kind of scary, boys. A little tightrope act I'm doing here. You better stay there, you stupid ape. Oh my god, I almost fucking fell. I thought that was one hanging. Where the hell's the last one? I need my sonar. The last one's this big one. Oh, there he is. Yeah, no, nah. Before we shoot him, we got to take a look at this thing, man. Look at this absolute beast at camo. Never mind the fact that he has a giant blue backdrop and he's trying to camouflage with two green broccoli-looking things. Never mind that. Okay, the question is, how do we get there? He has to fall, right? There's no way he stays up there. Oh, he's going deep. Where'd he go? Oh my, yo, this thing is going deep. I really hope there's no like health bar in this, because that was a far drop. Where you going? Where you going? Where you going? Don't climb back up. Don't climb back up. Too slow.
Gotcha. All done.
It's already active. Granted, I used a knockoff DualShock 3 for a few months, but I still don't really like the DualShock 3. Oh, nah. There's a huge difference between a knockoff and the real one. All right? I stand by the fact that the DualShock 3 is goated. Snake vs. Monkey is way better than it has any reason to be. It's fun. It's a fun mode. Like, you can sit here trying to beat, like, speedrun them and trying to clear the first place times and all that. And just checking out all the silly little details, man. Like, it's mad fun. Kribo says, now you got me thinking about Guts. He's very similar to Venom Snake Big Boss in terms of appearance. Do you think Kojima was inspired? It's funny. I was just having a conversation about that this morning, about how similar Snake is to Guts from Berserk. Which, by the way, you guys have never either watched the 1997 anime for Berserk or read through the mangas, you guys are missing out. Even if you guys aren't big anime people, like anime isn't really your bag, or manga, like reading manga is like Berserk is special. For those of you guys who have read it or who have watched the 97 anime, at least, it's special. But yeah, there's a lot of similarities. It's funny because a lot of my favorite characters are like that. Like, a lot of my favorite characters in media are like that same like sort of makeup, you know. They have the same sort of DNA. But as far as if Kojima was influenced, probably. I mean, there's a lot of people who are influenced by Berserk. There's Berserk references and Berserk, you know, like call outs and just all sorts of Berserk stuff in so many different medias. Like, even like the Dark Souls games are heavily inspired by Berserk. They're called Dark Souls, and there's a line in the first few editions of Berserk where like Dark Souls is said, like, you know, exactly like that. I don't know if that's where they got the name, but it'd be interesting. And then obviously the most iconic weapon in Berserk is the Dragon Slayer. That's been in a million different games. There's similar designs to it in Dark Souls. It was in the first Monster Hunter on like the weapon rack. Like, there's so many references and call outs to that manga and that anime. I love Berserk. It's very good. But yeah, I mean, I can definitely see Venom Snake and Big Boss specifically. Yeah, for sure. So let's say maybe not so much, but yeah, like you said, Venom Snake and Big Boss for sure. Wow, these guys are dancing and sipping on tea on sacred grounds. Can you believe the level of disrespect these monkeys have? These apes? Can you believe it? Look at this. They're having tea time on sacred grounds, man. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. What do you mean, dung? How'd you catch me? Can you change camos? No, you can't, right, in this mode. So I'll throw on the scientist outfit real quick. It's so hard to aim this thing. You can't see the red dot in the white petals, with the white petals everywhere. It's like a chaff grenade went off. Oh, I gotta hit these guys with the nades, right? For this level of disrespect, we have to do it to him. We have to do it to him. Gotcha. Oh! What the hell? Oh, he's got a shield. Yeah, that sound effect is so funny, dude. By the way, if you guys want to play random sound effects on stream, somebody can type in exclamation point or exclamation mark blurp, BLERP, with no space. So exclamation point blurp, and then enter, and it'll come up with the link for like the sounds that we have for my stream. And you can like, I think you could pay for like $6 for like a whole bunch of credits, so you could play random sound effects. Most of them are Metal Gear inspired, but I'm gonna try to populate it with like funny shit here and there. Or if you guys have suggestions for like funny sounds we can add to the stream, I can also upload our own. We can do that, and that also supports the stream. Boom! Oh, I missed. Yo, this thing's hopping away. Oh my god, how did I miss? That one wasn't too bad. Let's see. If it wasn't for that trash, we wouldn't have all met. Damn. All right, Soren. I don't think it's trash. I just think it's, I don't know. This will all be in the eventual video, but, and I don't want to get into the details for it, but like that MGO3, the way that it was explained to me by multiple people is that that game wasn't really supposed to be Metal Gear Online 3, like the continuation of Metal Gear Online 3, which is very strange, right? If you think about it. It was supposed to be an online add-on to the Phantom Pain, Ground Zeroes, the Metal Gear Solid 5 or V experience, right? So they weren't really trying to like redo or, you know, enhance MGO 1 and 2. They were trying to do their own thing. And the modes that we got weren't even like a tenth of what they were doing. If you guys remember, Kojima Productions LA was an entirely new studio that was built with the intention of Metal Gear Online or MGO3 being their first game that they put out and work on for years to come. It wasn't supposed to be a game that was supposed to be phased out like a year or 6 months later. It was supposed to be like basically a platform that they added on to. Obviously, everything went down. Everybody knows the history here between Kojima and Konami and all that. And so they closed down that studio and fired all those people, right? But the game was supposed to be, there was supposed to be PvE modes, co-op modes, boss fights. Basically, a lot of stuff that was cut and made into Metal Gear Survive was supposed to be added onto what we got in MGO3 on top of the PvP modes. So it was supposed to be PvP modes, PvPvE modes, and purely just PvE modes with like co-op with friends and stuff, like the wormhole missions in Survive and then the boss fight missions in Survive. So there's a lot that was cut from Metal Gear Online. I mean, if you really look for it, there's concept art of all the stuff that I'm talking about for MGO3. So that game was supposed to be very different. But yeah, like if you just compare what we got and you don't factor all of that in, it's pretty rough compared to MGO2 and even MGO1, like I keep saying. But just know that that game was supposed to be very different. And I've been told that by people who work directly on the game in different departments, from marketing and PR to people that actually modeled stuff for the game, built the maps, did all that stuff. You know what I mean? This isn't just speculation or rumors. I've heard it from people that worked on the game. So all the MGOs were before your time. Damn, dude. Well, hopefully they make a new one so you can play it, Gunner. Your dad's old PS3 was your first non-Nintendo console you ever had. You love the DualShock 3? Oh, yeah, that's got to be nostalgic for you then, right? PS3 was underrated. I think PlayStation did a lot. Sony did a lot wrong with the PS3. And it was stupid expensive when it first came out. Like, before the slim models came out, it was... I remember when I got my PS3, and I got a little 40-gigabyte version, right? It must have been over $600. Easily. I think the other one, the 60 gig one, the backward compatible one, was 80. or sorry, the 60 and 80 gig were like $800. I want to say. I don't know. Swarn's here. He knows more about it than I do. But Mario says you watched the anime. It was yeah, dude. It's short. The Berserk anime from '97 is only 25 episodes, but it's good. After you finish that anime, like I'm 90% sure most of you will be like, I got to read the manga. I got to know what happens next because it's crazy. It's really good. The DualSense Edge I picked up had the DS3 domes with one taller for the aiming. This thing's nasty on shooters. Oh, I bet, man. It's expensive though, right? Snake, what up, Supreme Buffalo? I use that tall thumbstick on your left stick. Yeah, it's cool that it's customizable. Customizable controls are always the GOAT. Is this the Subsistence minigames? Yeah, this is the Subsistence version of Snake versus Monkey. We just cleared all of them, I think, right? Yeah, we cleared them all. So we can replay them. I can go through them again for those of you guys who just joined up. And I do want to get into some of those talking points. So I have them here. Let me catch up with chat, and then I'll get into those talking points. You can emulate it very easily, Buffalo, if you want to play this version before the Snake versus Monkey that we're getting in Delta. It's very easy to, obviously I can't tell you where to get the game and stuff, but it's very easy if you just Google everything to set this up. Who would desecrate such a holy place? These fucking apes, man. I'm telling you. These apes have lost their minds. Lucia says Suprema was a mini game in both MGS. Yeah, exactly. Every single collection and every single version after Subsistence has cut this mode. So like the Essential Collection that came out for the PS2 that bundled in MGS 1, 2, and 3 didn't have it. And then obviously HD Collections, Legacy Collection, and most recently the Master Collection. None of those collections have had Snake vs. Monkey included in it, which is one of the talking points that we're going to get into in just a second. Konami released Delta right now. I wish I had that command on my chat right. Now I've really lost it all. Hope so. I got into the series with the Master Collection. Oh, well, welcome, man. That's awesome. I'm so glad that they released the Master Collection and that people are giving these games a chance because they're old. You know, I hate to admit it. And whenever people are like, oh, the gameplay's dated and blah, 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 I'm like, you know, I have my cope because I grew up with these games. And if these games are old, then I'm old. But I think they still hold up. I think the stories, at least, definitely hold up in these games. For sure. The controls are a little dated, especially in MGS 1, maybe MGS 2. And MGS 3's, I'd argue, is a bit more accessible with, you know, the 3D camera, which was added into Subsistence. That was an addition to Subsistence, a huge selling point. But I think if you really sat there, even if you grew up, if you're on the younger side, if you sat there and just played through MGS 1, you'd get the controls down in a couple of days. These kids growing up nowadays are so, like, you know, they can adapt to things so quickly. And, like, gaming has always been a part of their lives and a part of, like, mainstream culture since they've been alive. That, I mean, you've seen the stuff that they can do on Fortnite and all these crazy games, right? So, like, they are annoying and kind of weird when you haven't played any games with, like, tank controls or the weird aiming scheme that these games have. But I honestly think it's possible to get enjoyment out of them. I don't know. Would you be interested in a Metal Gear inspired movie? Yeah, if they can knock out the details and get a good cast going and get a good writer that knows the games and is able to adapt one of these games into a movie that's coherent and makes sense, absolutely. Absolutely. But I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon, unfortunately. The 60 was $600. Oh, so mine was cheaper than that? I remember mine, I got the little shitty 40 gig as my first PS3, and I remember it being $600, but maybe not. You know what it was? I bought a couple of games. I bought Assassin's Creed Black Flag, and I bought, I want to say Killzone at launch. That's probably what it was, right? Because games were still, what, $50, $60 back then? So that probably cranked up the price a little bit. That's what it was. You're right. It was the games. And I might have even bought a controller, an extra controller. I don't remember. It was so long ago. I remember I went to Fry's Electronics. Who remembers Fry's? Rest in peace, Fry's Electronics, man. All right, let's just throw something on in the background while I chat with you guys. You still play quite a bit of PS3 to this day? Same here, man. Same here. Though that's because I came in super late. PS3 is a banger console, man. I love it. That will always be one of my favorite consoles. You pay $200 like the stock one, but it has a clear case and clicky buttons. Got it.
3.
Berserk 97 has the most insane cliffhanger. Yo, I'm telling you. Once you once you watch the 97 anime, it's only 25 episodes, very easy. You could binge it in like a couple days, maybe even a day if you're hardcore. And the episodes are short.
You're mine.
Like Karibo's saying, you're gonna want to immediately know what happens because it ends on such a crazy cliffhanger, and what happens is so brutal. Like the cliffhanger is brutal. Not only is it a cliffhanger, but it's a brutal cliffhanger. Like no meme, top 10 anime betrayals of all time type shit. Like not even memeing about that. That you immediately like, I have to know what happens next in the story. I have to know how things pan out. I have to know what happens to these characters. I have to know everything. That you like quickly are looking for the manga, either like scans online or you're looking to buy them. Because the story's fire. The characters are fire. And it also ends on a brutal cliffhanger. So it's just like, oh. And let's not forget, we didn't even mention the fucking soundtrack. Like, bro. Insane. Just insane. Honestly, like, insanity, the quality of the anime. And it's an old one, too. So, if you guys haven't watched it, like I said, even if you're not into anime, even if manga's not your thing, and you think it's silly, like, I can vouch for it. It's good. Really, bro? Yeah, I deserve the spanking. I'm not gonna lie to you. I deserve that shit. Oh my god. Alright. Are we almost caught up with chat? Yeah, we almost are, right? The sub camera on PS2 makes the frame rate. Dude, it's bad. I'm telling you, part of it is I'm washed, especially on the PS2 versions. But part of it is also the aiming on, like, it feels like you're literally aiming through molasses, bro. Like, it's like, all right, I finally hit my target. Like, that's literally what it feels like, especially after playing the Master Collection, which is the version that I've been playing as of late, you know, obviously. So it literally feels like I'm playing, I don't know, like on a CRT on the European version back in the day with like my controls inverted or something. It's so bad. MGS 2 and 3 hold up fine. They're just different. Yeah. You just can't go into it expecting like TPP. And that's the problem, is a lot of people play Ground Zero / Phantom Pain, and then they're like, yo, Metal Gear's fucking fire. I got to play the rest of these games. Where do I start? Oh, Metal Gear Solid 1. Awesome. Let me boot this up. What the fuck is this? You know what I mean? It's so jarring and so different that like it's at the point where we need remakes. Like, it's good that they're remaking 3. Even though we just said Subsistence camera makes it a little bit better, it's still weird. Like, you hold R1 to go first person and press square in to shoot, but not too hard, because then if you let go of it lightly, that's how you put your gun down. Like, it's just weird. The controls are weird. Same thing with the CQC. Make sure you press circle, but not too hard, because then you'll slit the guard's throat. Like, it's like, all right, what is this, you know? The Master Collection is, I think, the best version for new players. So, like, if you haven't played MGS3 yet, don't listen to people online saying, like, emulate it, blah, 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 blah. Like, I hate when people say that. Do whatever you want. I'm emulating right now. It's nothing against emulation. It's just, it's objectively wrong to say emulating is the best version of these games for, like, I could make a whole video. In fact, I might make a whole video on why emulating these games is not the best experience as a first-time player. Like, it's just not. The frame rate fucking sucks, right? Like, what I just said, the controls, there's so many. Google right now, if you guys have a chance, Google right now, MGS3 controls slit throat. Just type that into Google. Threads upon threads upon threads on people asking, how the hell on an emulator do I not slit the guard's throat? And it's because you can't really emulate, as far as I know. Maybe there's a third-party program that does it. Buttons, like pressure sensitivity buttons with like other controls that aren't a DualShock 3, for example, or something that has pressure sensitivity on it. So just get the Master Collection, and then all those pressure-sensitive buttons are bound to, like, what is it, L3 or R3? Do you guys remember? There's the button that allows you to raise your weapon and then lower it on the Master Collection. And I want to say it's on the left stick that you click in, and that allows you to lower it without firing. And I think it's also the same thing for slitting the guard's throat. It's bound to L3. That's way better. You'll never do it on accident. You have to actively want to do that to be able to do it. Whereas on emulator, it's like, I mean, play it however you want, but I think, objectively speaking, emulators are not the best first experience when you have the Master Collection available on pretty much everything, you know, nowadays. Maybe emulation was the play a few years ago, but I don't know. It kind of bugs me sometimes when people say that, but to each their own. Um, you're going through MGS3 on European Extreme for the first time. It's a great time. Ooh, good luck, Ralph. That's a toughie. That's a tough one. How you liking it? The pain was pretty damn annoying. Yeah, you have to get used to interrupting him and stuff. Or he is annoying. He just throws grenades at you and uses his little Tommy gun and traps you in the bee outfit that he puts on you. You know what I'm talking about? Where he like pretty much wraps you up in hornets. Good luck though, man. Growing up, I always heard about Metal Gear, Psycho Mantis, Fission Mail specifically. So it was always on your radar. And one day you just checked Steam on a whim and bought MGS3 that night. Oh, wow. So you were kind of out of the loop about the whole Master Collection and everything? I'm telling you, now is like the perfect time for like the younger crowd or just people who, you know, like Gunner, who heard about Metal Gear, but they were kind of like, and then finally they're just like, screw it, let's give it a chance. Now is the best time. Because otherwise, what I just said, you'd have to rely on emulation, or you'd have to cough up the money for a PS3 to emulate, or sorry, a PS3 to play it on the HD/Legacy collections, or you'd have to have a computer that could run the PS3 emulator at a decent, you know, where it's playable, I should say, to put it simply. Oh, he just jumped my dart. Yo! Crazy. All right, buddy. These apes are escaping today. Yo, come on. That was clean. I even saw the bullet hit. The dart. The monkey shaker. I don't know. I know the Master Collection had a bunch of problems, and I'm not going to excuse that, especially the PC version. But I think now it's kind of hard to say that the Master Collection isn't the best way to play at least MGS 2 and 3. Maybe if you play MGS 1 on DuckStation and like crank it up. Some people like that. I stand by the fact that I love games like MGS 1 to look as closely as they did to the original versions back in the day. I know for some of you guys that's like, huh? Why would you not want more clarity and more like smoother pixels and all that stuff? But like as crunchy and as pixelated as it can get, bro, that's what I like. Because that's how it's meant to look, you know? Like I understand why people like the PC version that's on GOG and like how it looks much cleaner and much nicer and much more like, you know, like a more modern game, if that makes any sense at all. But I like when games are like really like crunchy pixels and like, I don't know, as close to a CRT on OG hardware as it can be, if that makes sense. That's just me though. Everybody has their preferences, you know. But I can't even hate on DuckStation. DuckStation's really good. It gives you a lot of flexibility and customization. You can really get into the nitty gritty of, you know, the different ways to emulate the game. But for 2 and 3, I do think Master Collection is the play, honestly. Explain the Metal Gear series in under 2 minutes? Bro, that's impossible. No one's ever done that. That's impossible. Impossible. I should make a video like that. That's actually, I should do like a YouTube short where like I try to explain it in less than like 2-3 minutes, whatever they give you now. I didn't even know until I started making videos again that YouTube shorts allow you to put up videos that are up to 3 minutes now. That's actually kind of nice. I haven't made a short in a while. People seem to enjoy my shorts, so I don't know what it is. That sounds very funny, by the way, out of context, but people seem to really enjoy the YouTube shorts that I put up, like the boss guides. So maybe I'll get back into that soon. All right, let me catch up with chat, and then let's get into these talking points, man, because I want your guys' opinion, and maybe if we get through all of them, we can cut up the stream and make it into a video or something. We'll see. It depends on your rig, too. If you have a shit rig, emulation is not an option. Yeah, that's true. I mean, you could probably run a PS1 emulator at a decent, like, upscaled and at a decent frame rate on, like, a fucking calculator nowadays, a toaster, but once you get into like PS2 and definitely PS3, yeah, it's rough for sure. For sure. Creepus says the story of him just kind of predicted the world we live in today with the prevalence of AI in our society and junk data. The story definitely holds up. Yeah, for sure. The narrative for sure. Yeah, you can't even deny that the narratives in these games hold up. It's more so the gameplay, which is why I'm glad they're remaking them, you know? Personally would emulate it because I'm a cheap bastard, but if there's an accessible way to play it on modern platforms, I'd suggest that. Yeah, like I said, objectively speaking, I think the best way, like if we're just talking about, hey, I just, like Gunner, right? I just I've been hearing about Metal Gear. There's this cool remake coming out. It looks good. Let me Google the best way to play it. Objectively, I would say if I was Google, Master Collection for Metal Gear 2 Solid Snake, MGS 1, 2, 3, etc., right? And then you get your little bonuses in there, whatever, but it's mainly for the trilogy. After that, if you have a PS3 or if you have the means to emulate the HD collection, which is tough on PC, that would be my second choice. Third would be emulating the PS2 versions of the games because they're just rough, man. You can make them look a little nicer. Like this game looks much nicer on stream than it does if you play on a PS2 because of the, emulation and what it allows you to do. But it doesn't play anywhere near, as me and Brandon were just saying, as the mostly 60 frames per second, at least 1080, if not 4K versions of the games that we have now on PCs, on modern consoles, on PS4, and on the Xbox consoles. They go on sale all the time. You get the 5 mainline games, Metal Gear 1, 2, MGS 1, 2, 3, and then you also get shit like Snake's Revenge, the NES version of Metal Gear, and other silly little things, right? So I think it's worth it, especially if you're getting into Metal Gear now. But again, if you don't feel like coughing up the money, if you don't like Konami, emulate it, man. I'm just saying that's not the best experience, in my opinion. Eat my shorts. Under 10 minutes? Oh, do you not know the Metal Gear lore, Pete? Have you never played these games? You've played, right? The gist of it is there's a man, a legendary mercenary, who went on a mission and was betrayed. And the person that betrayed him was his mentor, right? And I don't want to get into the details of it, but that is basically the genesis of the game. Now, this man grew into being a legend, so much so that when he fell into a coma, they took the opportunity to clone him into multiple clones, into 3 clones. They called the project Les Enfants Terribles, right? And this is where the game gets a little crazy because the accuracy of how genetics work, like in real life, is not how the genetics work in these games with the clones. So one of them is the dominant clone. One of them is the clone that got all the leftover genes. And one of the clones we don't even know until the second game. Technically, you do kind of hear about him in the first game. The third clone is the most perfect clone to the original man, to Big Boss, right? And he actually becomes president for a little while behind the camera. You don't really see him as president, but you hear about it, right? So like I said, one of these clones gets the dominant genes. The other one gets the recessive genes. Now you can guess which one is upset and which one is like the hero of the story, right? And in the first game, you play as the hero, and he finds out because the hero doesn't know that he even is a clone, but he finds out that he has a twin, and this twin is the one that is actually leading his old organization that he was a part of, Foxhound. He's actually leading the new version of it, and these are the terrorists that are taking over a nuclear warhead disposal facility, right? And that's how Metal Gear Solid 1 starts. That's the backdrop for that. And that's all I'm going to give you for now. So if that sounds interesting, make sure you play Metal Gear Solid. Make sure you purchase the Master Collection using my affiliate link. Oh, you never played? Oh, shit. So good thing I didn't get into any like real spoilers. Okay. So basically, that's how the game starts. Those clones, by the way, the last thing I'll give you, the last little tidbit. The reason why they even cloned Big Boss, the original Snake, is because he became so much of a legend. He had so many accomplishments. He became so dangerous that the U.S. was like, dude, we need someone like that on our side that we can control. In case this guy gets even crazier in the future, we have like a contingency plan to take him out, to keep him contained. So they cloned him. That was the only solution they had, was to clone him. That's how crazy he is. So that's why they made the 3 clones. And yeah, that's all I'll leave you with. So bro, before Delta comes out, you have to get the Master Collection on PC. They're all available on Steam. It goes on sale like fucking every other week, and play through all of them. I will sit there and coach you through it, and I will explain the crazy, convoluted, insane narrative of these games, because I scratched maybe 0.00001% of the story of Metal Gear with my little explanation here. So I'm the boss to surpass Big Boss himself. Bigger boss, exactly. Bisexual vampires, yep, can't forget that. Pop Rex, you just finished TPP a few days ago. Nice. What'd you think? Rex? And then this game got me into David Bowie. Let's go. Yeah, David Bowie's fire, man. The game has the best gameplay. It comes with so many flaws. Yeah, I've heard that a lot. People love the gameplay of Phantom Pain and Ground Zeroes, but they don't really love the story. I can see that. I feel that. Yeah, dude, let's do it. I can make it a YouTube series. First time Metal Gear player is coached by Metal Gear God, veteran, elite gamer, not washed up at all, has not missed one dart on any of these monkeys the entire stream. That's what they say. That wasn't me. That was Pete playing. That you just saw. He's practicing already. But I'd be down, dude. All jokes aside, you let me know. We can link up whenever. I know you're on your WoW grind right now, but we can link up after that. Hot take, you love TPP story? So do I. I'm definitely a TPP enjoyer, man. But I get it. I get why people didn't like it. It was very different compared to... Oh, I just did an underhand throw somehow. Compared to the other Metal Gear games that came before it, you know? Elite gamer, yeah, exactly. Your blood boiled when you found out about the deleted chapter? It was a deleted mission, I believe, right? It wasn't like a whole chapter, from what I know. I spoke to some people about TPP as well. I'm going to get shot in the back. About Phantom Pain, and they told me, yeah, like the script that they got was basically the entirety of the game. They didn't see any cut content, but who knows, right? I wish I could cover that story. I wish I could interview people that were like super involved in it. The only person that I really know that was like intimately involved in the creation of the game past like PR and like marketing stuff and like community manager stuff is Stephanie Houston. Oh my God. That's the only person I could talk to, and I don't know if she's willing to like, I don't know. I could reach out to her and see if she'd be down to do something like that this year, since it's the 10th year anniversary for TPP. Where did this fucking ape go? That would be cool. That would be a cool video. And maybe she could point me in the direction of other people. Like maybe Donna Burke would be. Yo, that would be crazy. Because I think she's still friends with Donna Burke. So if she could have put me in contact with her and maybe some other people that she knows. Because obviously she acted in the game. She did mocap and she did voice acting. So maybe she knows some of the other actors that would be willing to speak to me. I mean, there's no way I can speak to like fucking Kiefer Sutherland or something, right? But maybe like the guy who played Kaz, and maybe even like Tara Strong who played Paz and stuff like that. And maybe they could tell me like, hey, was there more to this game that you know of? And if they felt comfortable kind of like divulging that information, that'd be kind of cool. I'll look into it. Where's the... I was fucking around about the affiliate link. I'll keep a lookout for you once the games go on sale again. Because they go on sale, like, I'm not kidding you, man, like probably every 2 weeks. Every month, at least once a month, they go on sale. And it's a really good deal. You get the MGS games, the first 3, the trilogy, the main games. And then you also get, like, the prequels that came before Metal Gear Solid. I don't know, like, if we decide to do this, I don't know if I'm going to put you through... that would be actually kind of funny. Seeing somebody play Metal Gear 1 for the first time. Metal Gear 1, Pete, is like from the 80s, dude. It's fucking old. So like, it's basically like, I don't know if you've played the very, very first Legend of Zelda, Pete. Like the old 2D sprite-based one where it's like kind of an open world and they don't tell you where to go. You just have to fucking know what you're doing. It's kind of like that. So I don't know if you're down to play something like that or you just want to go right into the Metal Gear Solid 1 games. There is some lore in those older games, especially in Metal Gear 2. But Metal Gear 1 doesn't really have the most lore. It's just both of them combined kind of give you the backdrop before you play Metal Gear Solid 1, which is the main, like the legendary fucking PS1 game that I was talking about. So I don't know. You let me know. We'll talk on Discord, and if you really want to get this going and you're serious about it, we can link up and do it, man. We could do it over Discord. I'll stream your face cam, my face cam, and then your gameplay. And if you don't have Nitro or anything, I'd be 100% willing to gift you Nitro since you're gonna do this for us. And I think that'd be really good content, man. I think it'd be good content for stream, for both of our streams, and I think it'd be really good content for YouTube later as like a series. And we can get it all done before Delta. We can like package it and market it in a way where it's like, you know, Metal Gear beginner plays all the games before Delta or something like that. We'll think of something, but I think it'd be fun. What do you guys think? We have a focus group. We have a test group in here right now in my chat. So what do you guys think? Would that be a fun series? Watching somebody who's never really played the MGS games play through all of them? I love that feeling of emptiness you get after you do everything. To me, that feels intentional and it fits the story. Are you talking about in Phantom Pain? Yeah, dude. That, like, you described it beautifully, Gunner. Like, I wasn't disappointed, but it was a feeling of, like, emptiness. And it's so funny because obviously the game's named Phantom Pain, and I know it's kind of a meme, like, oh, the Phantom Pain is what you feel because the game wasn't complete, blah, 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 blah. But, like, there is some truth to that, right? Because, like, without getting into spoilers, like, yeah, it's just a feeling of, like, that's it, you know? And especially when you think about the context of how the game was made, that was like Kojima's last Metal Gear, at least for the foreseeable future. You never know. Crazy things are happening right now in gaming. So we might get, I don't know, years from now, a decade in now, Konami and PlayStation and I don't know, and Kojima all play nice and we get another Kojima Metal Gear. I'm not going to hold my breath, but crazier things have happened, right? But for the time, that felt like that was it, man. Like, this is the last Kojima Metal Gear game. Might be the last Metal Gear ever. We didn't know. So it was kind of all those things combined, all those emotions combined, and then the actual game itself and everything. Like, yeah, dude, it was a special game, I think. Oh, there he is. He's up there chilling. It was a special game, and I think it's still. Oops, I meant to zoom in. I don't know. I love the game for what it is. Does it compare to MGS 1, 2, 3, and even 4 or Peace Walker to me? Probably not, right? Narrative-wise, probably not. It's probably one of the weaker Metal Gear stories, but I still love it for what it is. And the gameplay is top-notch. You know? Yo, what up, Drew? How you doing? TPP deserves a remake. I would like to see TPP, like, super definitive edition with the Kingdom of Flies DLC added and finished. That would be cool. If Konami ever does it in the future, I think that would be amazing. If they add in the last sort of mission, that would be kind of cool. Is this on a PS? Yes, it is. It is on the PC SX2 emulator. Do you know about the deleted portion in MGS4, the sewer section? Sounds familiar. If I saw, like, what you were talking about, then yeah, it sounds familiar. You're talking about in, what is it, Act 4? Is it Act 4 when you're chasing the Resistance member in Eastern Europe? It's during that whole section, right? Am I familiar with BioShock? Loosely familiar. I've played through the games, but I'm not like a lore expert or anything of those games. Really good games, though. Yeah, for sure, Pete. I'm super down too, man. Like, we definitely can get this going. And I think it'd be good content, like I said. Get some exposure for your stream. Pete, full disclosure, streams on Twitter and X, and you've been streaming on YouTube, right, Pete, or Twitch? Right now, he's playing through Classic WoW, the anniversary servers that came out recently. For those of you guys who are WoW enjoyers in chat, I don't know how many of you guys are WoW players, but he's been going through and playing that recently. But I think he's looking for something else to play in between now and some other games that he's waiting for. So go give him a follow if you have a Twitter. And I believe he also streams here on his YouTube on the account that he's commenting on. So I love when people try stuff I love. Yeah, me too, man. Me too. And like I think I was saying this last stream, you guys can't really get that from me, right? Because like you guys can see, for example, today, me playing through Snake vs. Monkey for the first time in like a decade or more. But I mean, I can't really realistically play through MGS1 or something for the first time again. So it's like the only way to really do that and showcase that on my channel is through someone like Pete or some of you guys who haven't played it before. And I also just think it'd be fun to see Pete's reactions to the countless fucking twists and turns that these games take, and the relationship between the characters and the overall narrative, and how it kind of like all kind of semi comes together at the end, you know what I mean? And the going back in time, the coming back forward in time, the future stuff, like, and even like spin-offs like Rising would be funny to see Pete play through. X and YouTube. There you go. Yeah, throw him a follow for sure. Pizza, cool dude. We've been playing games together for a few years now. His brother and I are actually pretty good friends. We've been playing World of Warcraft together for years now, since the original classic WoW re-release back in 2019. So, how's your brother doing, by the way? I haven't talked to him in a little bit. You doing all right? You guys chilling? You guys do anything for old Valentine's Day?
You're mine.
Even boss fights were bad in TPP. Honestly, and you guys might hate me for saying this, the boss fights in Metal Gear Survive were, I think, a little bit better than even the ones in Phantom Pain, which I know is crazy. That's a game that we're going to play on stream. I hope you guys know that. Eventually, we're going to play through Metal Gear Survive again on stream. Because you know what? I actually don't hate it. I actually do not hate that game. I'm one of the very few people that I think you will ever hear say that. And I'm fine with that. Whatever. I like what I like, you know? I'm not going to get peer pressured into not liking something that I like. Is it the best Metal Gear game? Not even close. Is it even an amazing game? Probably not, objectively speaking, but do I enjoy it? Unfortunately, yes. And if any of you have it or want to pick it up for the stream, we can play it together. And I think that'd be a really fun time. The reason why I like Survive is the same reason why I like Peace Walker so much. It's one of very few Metal Gear games that you can play co-op with other people, with friends, with your stream, with whoever, you know? Like, there's not really many Metal Gear experiences. Oh, I try to, like, roll back. That you can play with friends together in real time, you know? Retro says, you are one of my favorite YouTube channels of Metal Gear. You're from Mexico, so your English is fine, dude. I appreciate that. Thank you for the kind words. But, no, your English is fine, man. Your English is really good. Let's see here. So that'll be fun for stream. Yeah, dude. Especially if it's your first time, dude. I think that would be a really fun stream. Really fun stream. Now, there's a lot of, like, exposition and shit, so you gotta be cool with just, like, relaxing and taking in, like, a huge info dumps, you know what I mean, at times. Poor guy again, sitting on the toilet. The ladder is obviously the best part of Snake Eater. Yeah, the ladder is iconic, man. The ladder is iconic. Can't even lie. What's my favorite MGS anyway? I love all of them, but I think Metal Gear Solid 2. If you were to ask me right now, it's MGS 2. It changes all the time, though. It was MGS 3 for a long time. Peace Walker was up there for a while. Oh, my God. I got blasted. Why? Oh, there's one up here, too. Oh, I wanted to land on him. That would have been sweet. But, yeah, MGS 2 for right now, I think. And then the other one was back here, right? No box in this mode, huh? I missed my box. Phantom Pain lacked bosses, and the ones that were there weren't that great. Yeah, I'm inclined to agree for sure. Like I said, I love Phantom Pain, but I'm also not ignorant to its shortcomings, you know? Chapter 2 got a little repetitive, for sure. I mean, I enjoyed the hell out of those extreme missions and the OSP stuff and the, you know, all that fun stuff, but
All done.
as an overall package, I can see why people have so many issues with Phantom Pain. Now, Ground Zeroes, I feel like felt like a traditional Metal Gear Solid game, more so. Still kind of open world design, open map design, I should say. Not really open world, but open map. And it felt way more akin to like the traditional Metal Gear games. And I've seen people echo that statement a lot. I've seen people say that they actually prefer Ground Zeroes over the Phantom Pain, and I can see why, for sure. I can for sure see why, but I definitely enjoyed the Phantom Pain the first playthrough, and even on subsequent playthroughs when I've gone back and played through it every couple of years or so. I've enjoyed my time with it. It's not my favorite though, but same thing with MGS4, right? MGS4 has never really been my favorite game. The first time I played through it, obviously I thought it was amazing. Super emotional game. Wraps up the story nicely, you know. Wraps up the timeline nicely. But once you start playing it over and over again, you kind of see like, okay, there's like literally 45 minutes of gameplay, probably the entire game, and most of it is just exposition after exposition after exposition and cutscenes and codec calls, and that's why we play Metal Gear, right? But I mean, sometimes you want to just actually play the game, especially if you're trying to like trophy hunt or achievement hunt or emblem hunt or just play a different way. There is hardly any gameplay in that game, so you know, all of them have drawbacks and things that you could knock off points for, but all this to say, I can definitely see why people don't love TPP as much as they love the original trilogy or the first 4 games or even Peace Walk or even Portable Ops, you know? I wanted to 100% survive, but I saw the trophy list and I said, yeah, the trophy list is kind of wild, dude. It's a grind. It is a grind. It was your pandemic game. What was Survive? Pete says he's good. He'll be 33 on Wednesday. Oh man, yeah, I'll be 33 at the end of this year. We are building him a new house at the moment. So busy with that. Oh, that's awesome. You guys are doing it, like taking on the project yourselves, or haven't talked to you since MGS5 MGO. Oh my god, those are the days though. I went hard on that game. That's actually one of my first few streams. I mean, I streamed on Twitch years ago when Rising first came out. I don't have those streams anymore, like archived or anything. But, yeah, those MGO streams were like some of my first streams. I still have them on this channel, I think. I don't know if they're privated or not, but it'd be funny to go back and watch those. I'll probably cringe so bad. Like my camera quality was probably horrible. My audio quality was definitely horrible. For a while there, I was using the headset that came with Phantom Pain, the special edition one. That was like red. It looked really nice. It was red and gold accents, but it had like the mic, you know what I mean? It wasn't like this, like a dynamic mic or like even like a USB mic or anything. It was, so it's probably rough. That'd be a fun stream, just going back and watching my old content. I'm going to cringe so much, but like, MGS2 has the best ending in video games history. Yeah, it's up there for sure. Which snake is your favorite? I don't know, man. That's a tough one. Like for a long time it was Big Boss, and it still might be, but I've like really grown to like appreciate Solid Snake as well. You know, I can't pick between the two snakes, the two main ones. Do you think they would add Chapter 3 as DLC? I don't think so, man. I don't think so. It'd be cool. It would be nice, but I don't think so. MGS4 is your favorite. MGS4 not having MGO does help. Yeah, doesn't help. Yeah, it doesn't, man. That was like such a huge addition and bonus to buying that game. I spent hours on that. I already said it on stream, but I spent hours upon hours playing MGO2. What's the fastest I've ever beat MGS3? I want to say it was like an hour and 19 minutes. This was like Euro, I think. Or no. Yeah. Was it on Euro? I think it was Euro, but it was like multi-segment, so it was with saves. Without saves, probably like an hour and 20 minutes with some change. I don't know. Hour 25, something like that. I've run MGS3 so many times that I can't even remember my best times or anything. I haven't really tried to speed run like competitively in years upon years upon years. Mostly just do it for like streams or for like guides and stuff. That was the most recent run that I did, was trying to figure out the best points for you guys to like save. And the VOD is still up, by the way, if you guys want to watch that stream where we went through the Master Collection version of MGS3 on it was either Extreme or Euro Extreme, and got the Foxhound rank, and then I based that run. That was the run that I based my guide off of, that I made, that a lot of you guys seem to enjoy and have used to get Foxhound rank. So I did have MGO, but it doesn't anymore. They took the servers down back in 2012 for MGO2. I remember you asking me how I got that patch. I was like, I don't know. I used the knife a lot. Oh, remember when the knife came, or when MGO3 first came out, the knife wasn't even in the game yet. You remember that, Resigned? Gunner says it wasn't for the get 300 kills with X weapon type kind of trophies, but the online. Oh yeah, the online stuff too. I mean, I played the shit out of online with friends. That was why I enjoyed the hell out of that game, because I did have like a full group at all times to play the extreme missions and all that fun stuff. But I don't think there was one over here, right? No. But yeah, I can see how those could be a grind for sure. I don't know. Survive's fun with friends, but I mean most games are, you know. So like, is it really that Survive is fun, or is it like just playing with friends is fun? But it's also because Survive is kind of like a Monster Hunter game. I said this last stream, but I'm a huge Monster Hunter fan, so like Survive was like a shittier, like basically a shitty Monster Hunter with Metal Gear, like a Metal Gear paint job essentially. So I was bound to like it, even if everybody hated it, right? And I do think that some of the reviewers kind of gave it like an unfair review. Like a lot of people were saying like, oh, you just, you know, you put a fence down and then you just poke your little staff through the fence. And yeah, you can get away with that in the beginning. But once you do like the harder missions and especially the online missions, you can't do that, man. Those zombies get pretty tough. And the different enemy types and stuff get pretty tough. So it's like, I know the meme is like, oh, you just you build a fence and then you poke your spear through it or whatever. And it's like, yeah, that works like the first 10 minutes of the game. And then after that, it doesn't work anymore. But there's like some fun little, you know, base building mechanics. And it's not a game that does anything especially well. But what is there is decent. Like it's a decent survival game. It's relatively bug free from at least my experience. That's one thing that you can give it, because a lot of you guys that are into survival games, especially like indie survival games and stuff on Steam, you know that one of the main things about survival games is they're kind of jank sometimes, right? Because a lot of them are like early access and they don't really get finished for a long time. So I could give it that. Survive, as far as like being like a survival experience, was pretty decent, right? But it just doesn't do anything super well. It's not an amazing tower defense game. It's not an amazing survival game. It's not an amazing like co-op-y game. It's not obviously not a really fun narrative story-driven game. Kind of just exists, but it's fun with friends. I can't hate. You're at the airport section after the torture. Oh, your opinion, the airport section after the torture is a harder part in MGS3. Yeah, that's a tough one on Extreme and Euro Extreme for sure. That and like the Fury boss fight is kind of RNG, to be honest with you. Even for like the best players in the world, he's just an annoying boss. So like if you're like a speedrunner and you're playing on, or even if you're just playing on, you know, European Extreme and you're trying to do like a no save run or something, and you're trying to get the Foxhound rank, like the Fury will fuck up your run so quick, man. Right toward the end too. Like that's like the latter half of the game, and it's just like so annoying. Yo, what up, Monster? How you doing? I can't wait to play Monster Hunter Wilds, and maybe we can do. Yeah, dude. For any of you guys that are planning to pick up Monster Hunter, what is it, next week? Is it next week already? No, it's like 2 weeks from now, right? Make sure you let me know if you're interested in doing some like community hunts and stuff. We can get a lobby going on stream. Because full disclosure, once that game is out, that's what I'll be streaming pretty heavily for at least a little while till I see all the content and stuff, you know? Once we get to like the end game and do all the content and I do like the more grindy stuff, I can stop playing it then and we'll get it back into some Metal Gear. But full disclosure that I will be playing Wilds once that's out. I'm the only Metal Gear fan in my friend group, and strangers are scary, so I'm not getting it anytime soon. Yeah, like I said, if you guys want to wait to play Survive for when I do like another playthrough from scratch, we can do that. And then if it's on sale, it goes on sale all the time, especially that game. Are you kidding me? Nobody wants that game, so they just pretty much give it to you for like $3 on Steam or something. We can do some co-op missions together and stuff. I'm sure somebody like Prof or something would be down to run with us too. I hear something. What was that noise? Me right now, trying to find this last monkey. I still haven't even gotten to the talking points, but that's fine. We'll get to it. I still have time. What time is it? Yeah, I still have at least another hour on stream, so. I didn't even get to go to the gym this morning, or to work out, I should say, because I had to hop on here and get that save file done for you guys so we could see all these missions. for those of you guys who weren't here, I'll quickly go over what happened. So to unlock all of these missions, you have to beat MGS3 on Subsistence. You have to have it on your save file. And so I didn't have any save data when I, obviously for stream. So I had to get up early today, and I just knocked out a quick MGS3 playthrough to be able to unlock all the missions, and that's why we have all of them. There he is, that stupid little ape. So we got that done this morning, and unfortunately that means I had to skip my workout, so that means I have to do it after stream now. Yo, what up, Heavy? How you doing? How's it going? How's your Monday? The Furry. I'm kind of curious, what's your real name? I don't really give out my real name, but it's Daniel if you guys want to know. I don't really give out too many personal details, but I don't mind my first name. Weekly community hunts? Yeah, dude. Or daily, man. I'm going to need you guys' help for some of these monsters, I think. Looking kind of tough. I heard Monster Hunter described to me as like a Dark Souls-like game, and that completely turned me off. Yeah, that's the easiest way to describe it, but it's really not like a Dark Souls game. The reason why people say that, and the reason why I say that, is because it's closer to a Dark Souls games or a Dark Soul game than it is a hack and slash or an action game like your Bayonettas, your Devil May Cries, your Metal Gear Risings. Like it's closer to Dark Souls than it is those games that I just listed, but it's kind of in the middle of those two things. You can't really button mash in Monster Hunter. I mean, you can to some varying success, I guess, at the beginning when you're fighting the easier monsters, right? But once you get to like the harder monsters, and if you really want to learn your weapon, the combat is a bit more deliberate, meaning you have to look for like openings. You have to learn how to parry with like shields or guard with shields, or my main weapon is the longsword, so it has the ability to parry attacks, but it's not as deliberate and as like timing heavy as something like Dark Souls. It's a bit more actiony, but not to the point where it would be an action game. You know what I mean? It's kind of hard to describe, but what I like about those games is, yes, the combat, but also I enjoy grindy games. So I like World of Warcraft. I like stuff like Diablo, Path of Exile, action, isometric top-down RPGs or MMOs. I grew up playing games like that. And Monster Hunter kind of gives you like a little taste of that. The gameplay loop is about fighting monsters, getting their gear, making weapons out of their materials, so you can then fight a harder monster, get their materials to make weapons and better gear, to then fight a harder, you know what I mean? It's that gameplay loop of just like grinding out better gear so you can take on harder monsters, and then just endlessly doing that, basically. And then there's like speedrunning and stuff if you want to get into that. But it's a really fun gameplay loop. And if you enjoy the gameplay loop of Peace Walker, that's basically what, like, Peace Walker was very heavily influenced by Monster Hunter. So if nothing else, if you like that sort of like, not the base management stuff, but like the whole, grinding out custom AI battles to get better data boards for your Metal Gear Zeke, or, grinding out better gear, leveling up your weapons, and all that stuff, then it might be worth checking out if you have nothing else that you're really planning to play anytime soon. Wilds comes out in about 2 weeks, a week and a half or so. Actually, no, it's like 10 days now. Yeah, so a little under 2 weeks. And it's available on PC and the current gen of consoles. So, level design was amazing in the trilogy. MGS4 is so linear. Yeah, I prefer the more linear approach to Metal Gear, but I didn't mind TPP. A year ago, I bought Survive in a secondhand store. It was very cheap, but until you still haven't opened it. I like it. The story sucks. I'm not gonna lie to you. The story is not very good. But if you like the gameplay of the Phantom Pain and you like survival games, you like having to manage stamina, thirst, hunger. If you like base management stuff, you might actually like Survive. It's funny, like when the reviews first came out for the game, these people couldn't keep their reviews consistent. It was either the game sucks because it's too easy and all you have to do is build a fence and then, stab through it with your spear, or the game's too hard because of the base management stuff and having to find clean water and all that, and food at the beginning of the game is too hard. So it's like, I don't know. People couldn't decide if the game was too bad because it was too easy or too hard. But like I said, I enjoyed it. For what it's worth, if you guys trust my judgment or not, I enjoyed my time with Survive, and I put like over 500 hours into that game with friends. So if that means anything to you, cool. If not, that's also cool. I know the common consensus and the common sort of like feeling for that game is that it sucks. And it might suck, I don't know, but I enjoyed it. I don't regret playing it, and I played it on stream, and I played it with friends, so it was a good time. I look back on those streams fondly. Boy, did a backflip on him. Oh, I got another one. Oh, I needed to stun it. Damn it. I'm like you. I have no name. Exactly. Oh, you're working what you've done to this MGS community, and now you're also a big Monster Hunter fan. I'm so happy I discovered. Oh yeah, it's my pleasure, man. I love making guides. I love talking to you guys on stream. I wish I could stream like more, like in the past, but a lot of stuff going on at the end of the year. You know, you guys know how it is, and like you guys might have heard me talk about, like I had certifications that I was studying for and tests coming up and stuff like that. So I'm hoping I can keep up this momentum with streaming and stuff. See if we can do it at least 3 times a week. That's what I'm aiming for. But sometimes, you know, life, there's going to be stuff coming up, and I also need time to edit videos. But I appreciate that. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me, and it's been before my last stream, before my last couple of streams, it had been like almost a year since I last streamed. So there's so many of you guys out here. There's like 40 plus of you guys in chat that I've seen, names that I recognize, that even though I didn't stream for almost a year, you guys still come out, show support, donate, subscribe, you know, like the video, chat with me in here. Like, that's all I can really ask for, you know. It's my pleasure to hang out with you guys for sure. I've played these games a million times. I've played these little modes millions of times over the years, so it's just sitting here by myself and doing this is fun, but it's way more fun, you know, chatting with you guys and getting your guys' feedback and laughing about funny shit that happens and getting your guys' feedback for like content that I have planned, or, you know. And yeah, we'll definitely, if you guys don't mind me streaming other games on this channel, I'll definitely play other stuff that interests me. Like, I love Metal Gear. That's going to be my favorite series for the rest of my life. But I also like other games. Like, I love World of Warcraft. I love Monster Hunter. Silent Hill. I still haven't played the remake of that. I don't know. I grew up playing games, so there's always games that I could stream, you know? But I appreciate that, Monster. I appreciate your support too, man. You're always retweeting my stuff and favoriting my stuff, so. Your name is Jack the Stripper. What do you think of the RE4 remake? I've actually never played a Resident Evil game. You guys can believe it. I have never played a Resident Evil game all the way through. Take the Metal Gear game away and then the Survive is a good game. Yeah, I've seen people say that. It's definitely not a traditional Metal Gear game. Like, don't go in there expecting tactical espionage, action, and stealth game. There's a little bit of stealth in there, but I have to say, if you like the Fox engine, Ground Zeroes, and the Phantom Pain's gameplay, and you don't mind like some survival light mechanics sprinkled in there, you might actually like Survive. If you can get it on sale, like, just try it. Like, you know, if it's $5, even $10, like, I think it's worth it. You'll get at least 30 hours of gameplay out of it, if not more. So pay up. Currently on my first Rising playthrough. It's so good. Oh shit, Trey, really? Yeah, Rising was another game like Survive. When it first came out, people were like, what is this shit? This is not Metal Gear. This is not stealth. Why are we playing as Raiden again? I fucking hate Raiden, blah, 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 blah. Like, now everybody loves Rising, and it's so funny to see that. The same thing. This happens all the time with Metal Gear games. MGS2, when it came out, oh my god, this game sucks. We were baited by Kojima. This is false advertisement. Who is this Raiden guy? This isn't Snake. This game sucks. We want to know what happens to Snake after MGS1. Where's the real Metal Gear Solid 2 experience? We waited so many years for this. Like, this was false advertising, and now fast forward all these years, all these decades, and it's like, oh my god, MGS2 was ahead of its time. Oh my god, MGS2 was the best game ever. Oh my god, MGS2 is peak postmodernism. Oh my God, MGS2 is insane. Like, this is the best game ever fucking made. And it's like, this the same thing that people always, I don't know, it's so funny, like the Metal Gear community, how it's like cyclical, man. Everything in life is cyclical, but it's so funny with Metal Gear. The same exact complaints that you hear about Rising, that you hear about TPP. It's funny. I think in another, like, give it another like 5 years, I think people are going to come around to TPP. Some already have, but I think more people are going to finally, like, it's going to click with them, you know? But yeah, enjoy your playthrough, man. I hope it's going well. Oh, you're Kamak. Gotcha. Yeah, thanks for the follow on Twitch, man. I'm trying to work behind the scenes here on being able to multi-stream. My ISP sucks and they throttle the shit out of my upload speed. My download speed is fire, but my upload speed is really bad. And if I want to stream at like 1080/60 with like the bit rate that I want to stream at, so it looks okay on stream, like the quality, I need way more upload speed. So I'm trying to figure out options behind the scenes. But once I do, if you guys want to see me multi-stream, I don't mind doing that. I can have Twitch chat and you know, our YouTube chat. YouTube's always going to be my home though. Like, that's just how it is. I like Twitch and I've been streaming on Twitch for a long time, but YouTube is just, you know, that's always going to be my focus. You guys are always going to be like the base community, you know? But I don't mind Twitch. The only reason I'm not multi-streaming, like I said, is because I'm getting throttled to all hell by my ISP, so. I have some options now in my area. For those of you guys who aren't from the US, and I don't even know if this is a US thing or just like a California thing, but there truly are monopolies in certain areas, in certain cities for ISP, like for the providers themselves. And for a long time, the internet provider that I have now was the only one. And just recently, I think Verizon is trying to carve a piece out of their sort of territory, I guess you could say. And so I'm kind of looking into maybe switching to them. I don't know. There's a lot up in the air, but I'll get it figured out. And if that is a possibility, then I'll start multi-streaming, because that would be optimal, right? If I could get a multi-stream going to get the channel out there on both Twitch and YouTube at the same time before Delta comes out. Nowadays, the more platforms that you can be on, the better. Sergeant, you haven't played these since you had a PS2. So much fun. Subsistence was like, yeah, Subsistence was the most complete and the best version of this game, I think, until Delta. We'll have to see what they're going to include in Delta, but Delta might actually be the most complete version of Metal Gear Solid 3 in a very long time. In a very, very long time. Get this man an RE game? Yeah, I know. Whenever I say that, people are like, holy shit, this guy isn't a gamer. Because I've heard great things about that series, but I don't know. Survival horror, I'm not too big on survival horror, but I like Silent Hill, so I'm sure I'll like RE. RE is just a different flavor from what I've seen. I've seen friends play through them. I've seen speedruns. I don't know much of the lore or the story, but I know the characters. I know, you know, some of the stuff. I just never sat there and played one myself. The remake is, funnily enough. Oh, top? Gotcha. It's top 1? Damn. Yeah, RE4, I heard a lot of people. That's the one with Leon, right? That's the first game that had Leon. Would highly recommend starting the Resident Evil series from the very first. They're great. You just need to play it knowing it's of its time. Yeah, I don't mind tank controls or any of that. I grew up during that era. For me, I think I mentioned to some of you guys last stream, for me, it's mostly like the puzzle aspects, like having to find some weird key thing that's in this locked room that you need. You know what I mean? Like Silent Hill has the same thing. And I hate stuff like that, but I mean, we could get through it. Even if I use like a guide or you guys can help me in chat or something. I think that might be fun. That might be a potential stream for like the end of the year around Halloween or something. Once like the Delta hype is kind of like subsided a little bit. Because once Delta comes out, that's all we're going to stream. And I'm hoping there's like Metal Gear Online or something to keep the content going. But we're going to be doing challenge runs. We're going to be doing speed runs. We're obviously going to be doing guides. We're going to be doing all sorts of stuff when Delta's out. So maybe after that, once things have kind of died down, we can get into some games that I've kind of, I don't know, that are kind of like not, you know, my usual thing, or that have been on my backlog for a long time. I just haven't gotten around to streaming them. There's some good short RE games out there you should try. Yo, what up, Jack? Yeah, for sure. I'm down. Everybody's always told me that I should try some RE games. Konami have tweeted that they're canceling Delta and focusing on sequels to survive. Oh, let's go. Let's go. I'm ready. Survive 2? I'm ready, man. MGS2 was always peak. Yeah, I think so too. I liked MGS2 back then. I actually didn't mind Raiden back then. I was like, all right, whatever. He's not as cool as Snake, but he gets a sword, so I'm happy. You didn't like MGS2 at first? I feel like a lot of people didn't. Raiden has been my favorite since day one. Yeah, there's a lot more Raiden enjoyers now, though. I think because of Rising, right? That's probably what did it. Here, I'll put something on while we're chatting. You hated the pacing and the uniform art design of the big shell. Oh, gotcha. I liked the big shell. I used to get lost as all hell as a kid, though. Before I started like speedrunning and really getting into the games, I always used to get lost in that shit. Back then, why are we getting a Monster Hunter Metal Gear with Peace Walker now? Oh man, Monster Hunter is super in right now. Wait, they did a Metal Gear crossover? Badass. Yeah, exactly, right? Monster Hunter has always had like its low-key fan base, like those of us that played the PSP games, or even further back than that, like the PS2 games. Back on the PS2, Monster Hunter 1, I didn't like love it, I'm not gonna lie. It took me getting into more grindy games like MMOs and stuff for me to finally be like, oh, I get the gameplay loop here. You're supposed to grind out the same monster over and over so you get better gear, and then that makes you not get completely blasted by the harder monster that you're trying to take on, you know? I didn't really get that gameplay loop at first because I was like an impatient little kid. I just wanted to see the new monsters and fight the new monsters, and I didn't grind out gear. But by the time that Freedom came out on the PSP, I had already played some MMOs, so I was like, oh, okay, I get the gameplay loop now. And then I just fell in love. And then like Freedom Unite was like when it was like, oh, okay, this series is fire. Like I love Monster Hunter. And I was so happy when they did the whole Peace Walker hunting quests, and when they did, they actually included some Big Boss and The Boss skins for Monster Hunter Portable 3rd, which was a Japanese exclusive. And that was kind of cool to see. You get a whole armor set where it makes you look like either Big Boss if you're a male character, or the boss if you're a female character in that game. I love those crossovers, man. I would die happy if they did another one for Metal Gear and for Monster Hunter this year, since they're both dropping this year. Super exciting. Get Wilds, and then we get Delta, man, in the summer. That's so freaking crazy. Oh, I didn't shoot that one up here, huh? Forgot about this one up here, chilling. Where does he drop? Oh, he's on the other side. I thought he dropped over there for some reason. Might as well go this way. MGS2 consumed you throughout all of 02 and 03. Yeah, dude. Special time back then. And it was so cool because we didn't have to wait for Metal Gear to drop. We didn't have to wait like years and years like we do now for the next Metal Gear game to drop. So MGS1 was what, 98? And then MGS2 was 01, right? Or 02? And then MGS4 was 04 or 05. And then I think the longest wait was 4, right? MGS4 was 06 or 07? It might have been even 08. And then I know Peace Walker was 2010. I remember that specifically because I went to the one of the few times that I actually went to the world tour. You guys remember when Kojima used to do those world tours that he used to do? Like he used to go to like London and then New York and Los Angeles and then obviously Tokyo and a bunch of other places in between. But he'd hit all the main cities, and he came to Universal Studios in Hollywood. They call it Hollywood, but it's not technically Hollywood. Anyway, Universal Studios Hollywood. We have the theme park, right? But then we also have what we call City Walk, which is just like a huge outdoor shopping mall of like there's restaurants, there's like themed gift shops. They have like a Sanrio shop. They have like GameStop, you know, but just a bunch of shops, right? Well, back then, this GameStop isn't there anymore. It's like it got replaced by Dark Horse Comics, actually, talking about Berserk earlier. But the GameStop used to be there, and it was a big GameStop. It was like a super GameStop. And so that's where he was doing pictures and signings when Peace Walker came out. And Konami was also there, you know, handing out T-shirts and stuff. I still have my Peace Walker T-shirt somewhere. But anyway, so I actually went to that, and I remember the line wrapped around like 2 buildings, man. It was, and I got there early. I got there like 3 or 4 hours early, and by the time I got there, it was already wrapped around like a restaurant that was like in front of the game. It was crazy. But I got to meet Kojima. I didn't get a picture because, it was kind of fucked up. But they said like you either get a picture or you get your shit signed. So obviously I'm gonna get my shit signed. But I kind of wanted a picture with Kojima, and Shinkawa was there, and Ken Imaizumi. I don't know if you guys know him. He was like one of the producers for Metal Gear for a long time. He was there. So I didn't get to take a picture with them, but I got my Peace Walker signed and I got my MGS4 signed. So I have my original PSP North American version signed by Kojima and Shinkawa, and then I have my Metal Gear Solid 4 original copy for PS3 signed by Kojima and Shinkawa. So it was cool. It was a cool experience. A lot of people there. Four does have Leon, but he was first in 2. Gotcha. That's your husband? Silent Hill is a lot more convoluted in my opinion. Ari is pretty straightforward, common sense, logic, puzzle. Gotcha. So maybe I'll like it more than Silent Hill even. You never know. The original Resident Evil 1 is very straightforward. You just have to figure out the puzzles. I had somebody got me a Resident Evil for my birthday or something on the original DS. It was called Resident Evil Deadly Silence DS, right? That was a remake of the first one, I want to say, or a port. I don't know, man. I don't know anything about Resident Evil. I just know that I had one Resident Evil game, Deadly Silence, for the DS. And I think someone told me later on that that's a remake or a port of the first Resident Evil. But even that game, I got like halfway through and I was like, dude, I can't take these fucking puzzles. I was impatient though, man. That was years ago. So, you really like hats? Yeah, I wear hats a lot, but I also haven't cut my hair in a while. So it's like getting lazy. In the winter, I don't cut my hair as much because I don't go out as much. So that's the only reason why I'm wearing hats inside, if you guys think that's strange. But yeah, I do, like, I tend to buy a hat for every place that I go. So like if I visit somewhere out of state or out of the country, or I always pick up a hat.
3.
I don't know, it's just a thing that I do. I have so many hats.
Start.
But yeah, it's kind of like my bandana. Can we get this guy? Oh my god, the frame rate from deep. Let's go. Even with the frame rate, boys. Easy. I really wish that Substance had included a Pliskin version where you played as Pliskin exploring Shell 2, then freezing the bombs there, fighting Olga, meeting up with Otacon. Yeah, that would have been cool, huh? Like instead of Snake Tails, we got something like that. I enjoy Snake Tails though. What is going on in there, man? They're having a damn party. Okay. Tactical reloading, fucking firing at like 800 darts a second. Still doesn't do anything. Look at that dude lounging in there. He's got the life, man, just chilling. I was so tired this morning, man, and then I even woke up earlier just to get this playthrough done. It was worth it, though, so we could see all these missions.
Gotcha.
It was worth it. I could play MGS3 on loop, man. I don't mind blasting through it to unlock the missions. Favorite MGS? Probably MGS2. But I love them all. I'm very easy to please. Very, very easy to please. Am I a fan of Splinter Cell? I'm a fan of like the first 3 games. I kind of fell off of that series after a while, unfortunately. But yeah, I really like Chaos Theory is one of my favorite stealth games. But they're all good, like Pandora Tomorrow, the first Splinter Cell. They just don't compare to Metal Gear for me, you know? They never really have. If PlayStation gets Ape... Shit, I lost my point. If PlayStation gets Ape Escape and Xbox gets Bomberman, what do you think the game will be for Nintendo? Oh, I don't know. I don't even know if it's coming out for the Switch, but it has to, right? For the Switch 2? I wouldn't mind it. I do plan on getting a Switch 2, hopefully, eventually. I don't know. That's a good... Probably just Yoshi, right? Yoshi running around. Since they already kind of did that for the 3DS version. You're lucky your birthday's in July so you can pre-order it? Nice. Yeah, one of my friends, I was talking to her a while back, and her birthday's actually one day before the game comes out. That's Konami's little birthday present to her. I hate this game. How am I missing? I feel like I have a harder time hitting these monkeys than I do the actual guards in the game. I mean, they are smaller, so that makes sense. But can you hold them up? No. Their movements are so erratic, too, that, like, it's so easy to miss. MGS2 was 01. They had to change the ending for 9/11. Yeah. Kind of crazy, huh? Should I play Portable Ops? I would play Portable Ops for sure. Play it on the PSP emulator and get the speed hack so it could be. Oh my, yo! Did you see that? This thing just did a backflip off this thing. Yo, this thing has hops, man. Holy shit. Oh, he's practicing his karate. His CQC. But yeah, Portable Ops, PSP emulator, get the speed hacks. Upscale it as much as you can, and I think there's a cheat for the moving the camera with the right stick. You definitely need that. 100%. Did I get the one slithering around in here? I don't remember. Oh no, I didn't. You're on a plat run. 98, 01, 04, 06, 08. I was pretty close. Oh, you know what it was? MGS4 was first shown in 06. I think in this, right? Wasn't this where the very first trailer for MGS4 was shown? I want to say it's disc 3, the disc that has all the cutscenes. And, which I don't have booted. Shit, I should have done that. Whatever. We'll do that next time. I hate when they do shit like that. I can't get both. Yeah, exactly, right? Would Kojima sign on anything related to MGS? I think he would. I think if you went to like an event and you saw Kojima and you handed him Delta, he'd sign it. I don't think he's going to be like weird about it. You know what I mean? I wouldn't do that. I don't think it's very nice to do that, but I think he'd be a nice guy about it and sign it. You know? He signed my MGS4 and he fucking hates that game, I feel like. I feel like if there's a game that Kojima hates, it's definitely MGS4. Cousin gave her copy to you. It's a remaster of the original with extra remix mode. Okay, yeah. So whoever told me that was right. 'Cause I have no clue, like I said. That implements DS features. Yeah, the DS was a banger handheld, man. Snake Tales is great, but a remake of MGS2 gives us a chance to get Snake Tales We Deserve, where you play as Pliskin. Yeah, dude, that would be fire. That would be crazy if they did that for the remake, for the eventual MGS2 remake, whenever they remake it. Hot take is that RE1 OG is better than the remake. Wow, is that a hot take? With Delta bringing back modes like Snake vs. Monkey, besides the potential for OG MGO remake, I really hope they also bring back the boss duel special challenges. This one right here. Wait, can we save this somehow? It doesn't really matter, right? We have them all unlocked. There, we'll save it. We can do some duel and then... What time is it? Am I going to have time to do these little talking points that I wanted to do? I guess we could. Oh, we got the monkey mask now. We can mess around with that a little bit while I talk about some of these points that I wanted to talk to you guys about, because I want to get your opinion, and I also want to like try to cut it up into a video if we can. So let's do dual mode. Oh man, this is gonna be horrible with the aiming being how bad it is in this. But yeah, the more content that they add to what's it called, to Delta, the better, right? Because we talked about it a little bit earlier. The releases after Subsistence have been taking away content more and more. Every single re-release of MGS3 has had less and less content. So just having Snake vs. Monkey back and whatever the and more is already crazy. But if they continue to add stuff, man, like, and we'll get into this in a bit. We'll get into the talking points in a bit. First two spin-off shows are the only ones worth playing before it became an action series massacre. Yeah, good. That's a very good way to put it. Short fuse. I don't mind the later games. I played through them like once each. I think all of them. But yeah, they don't compare to those first three. Nah, no way the Switch could run that. Switch 2 for sure. You would play the PS2 emulated versions of MGS3, but the button to put it is way sensitive. Yeah, see that we were talking about that earlier, man. We were talking about how emulation honestly isn't the best option for these games. You can get through the games and you can play them that way, and I'm sure you can enjoy them that way, but since we have the Master Collection now, man, I think it's just much simpler to just Wait till it's on sale. Buy it there. If you have it on PC, you can mod it. Although now I think it has native 4K support, right? I'm pretty sure it was like the latest patch. If we get an MGS2 remake, it should have a Pliskin side plot as well as Snake Tales. It should be unlocked after being the main game. Yeah, that would be fire. That would be really good. More content, man. Just more content. I don't care what it is. Just more content is always good. Remastered controls. It's a plugin for various. There you go. Thank you, Mario. Portable Ops and Peace Walker got plugins for that. Yeah, that's true. I have. Is it the one that you were saying? Remastered controls. That plugin. I don't know if it's that one specifically, but I have it for the PSP emulator. I was messing around with the Japanese version a little while ago because I was thinking about streaming that. There we go. Boss Duel. For some reason, they got rid of that. Yeah, they got rid of all the bonus content pretty much. The only thing that stayed was Metal Gear 1 and Metal Gear 2, oddly enough. I don't like how big the mansion is in Resident Evil Remake. It's so annoying to navigate, and yeah, see that stuff like that just does my head in, man. Where it's like this door is locked, and I'm a hypocrite. I'll admit it because Silent Hill is the same shit, right? Silent Hill 2, half the fucking apartment buildings are locked, but I don't know, something about the mood and the atmosphere and the tone and about the first 4 Silent Hill games. I don't know. I just bared with it, I guess. Ascendancy says, should you try to get Snake Eater played at your wedding since it happens 5 days before? Oh my god, that would be awesome. You got to record that. That'll definitely go viral. You got to record that and upload that to like Twitter or X or whatever, and whatever else you can, TikTok, because that would definitely go viral, man. Further thoughts besides Snake versus Monkey. Prototype Escape 3 getting a re-release or remake. It would be pretty cool if we actually got the Metal Gear Solid. Yeah. Now, a lot of people know about that, but, like, this was only one half of, like, the Ape Escape crossover with Metal Gear. Ape Escape actually got Metal Gear-themed content as well. There's, like, a whole cutscene and stuff, too. I should have downloaded that so we could play that today. Maybe we'll do that tomorrow for a little bit, and then we'll start Peace Walker or something. We'll probably do that. I'll probably try to get Metal Gear Solid on here. We'll mess around with that, and then we'll maybe start Peace Walker tomorrow or Wednesday. We'll see. Considered to be the best one along with OG. Maybe the PS2 remake. So that's a pretty. Oh, gotcha. You miss pressure sensitive buttons? Yeah, I have like a. I go back and forth between pressure sensitivity, whether I like it or not. I don't know. I like it for the gimmick that it is. It's kind of cool, but at the same time, it's like you don't really need them for the Metal Gear games. Like, actually not having pressure sensitivity in Metal Gear Solid 3 is more advantageous because you can do, like, the quick headshots easier that way, where you stand on your tippy toes. You know what I'm saying? So what is this? Is this on... I forgot what difficulty this is. Is this, like, normal? Because that kind of changes the strategies. We'll see. I'll be able to tell.
Ready?
I'm also not going to be really paying attention because I'm reading chat. Would I let Kojima scan my feet? Shit, as long as I could be in a game, dude, I don't care. He can scan whatever he wants. Whatever body parts he wants, man. What do we have here? White phosphorus grenade. AK for this part of the game? Holy shit. Do I have a silencer? Why is the camera like this? I hate this camera. There we go. Oh my god, the frame rate is so bad, dude. Holy, I can't play this like this. Holy shit, dude, I cannot control this right now. It's so bad. Holy shit. I don't even know how I got that off, to be honest with you. Is this guy not here on normal? This is neither normal or easy from what I'm seeing here. How many is it? 5 enemies? Oh, this is normal? Yeah, I think this is normal. If there's a guy on the roof here, let's see. Dude, when I was aiming the grenades, I thought that was it. I thought that was GG. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Holy shit. I didn't shoot this guy either, right? Oh my god, the aiming is so rough, dude. There we go. Definitely not extreme, because there's a guy here on extreme. Is this guy here? This guy's not here. And I got the guy on the roof already, right? I think so. Yeah, this is either normal or easy. There should be a guy back here, right? Like right around this. Yeah, there he is. I'm gonna shoot his little feetsies. The sticks just also feel like loose, man. I don't know how to explain it. I've been spoiled by the 60 frames per second versions for so long. Who's there? Who saw me? Yeah, and I usually play on this camera, by the way. People think that's like the weirdest thing. Who is shooting me? Oh, I thought I stunned him with the grenade. I guess I didn't. Look at that. Like when I adjust like this, I can't do like micro adjustments really. It like goes all the way. It's so weird. Oh, I got him. That was rough. Got through it. Best like yourself is pretty underrated. This is a minigame for Ape Escape 3 and had cutscenes and codecs. You'll be the main character of my new Hideo Kojima game. Now remove your clothes. I'm down. What do you want to see, Kojima? I'm an open book. I'm not ashamed of anything. Did you like it? Camera's one of the main reasons I hate MGS1. As hot take as that is, the top-down view is such a turnoff for me. MGS2 does it better. Yeah. Well, I still got first place with that awful performance. Jesus Christ, the bar has never been lower. My God. I feel like it's easier to do. I'm more used to the extreme versions of that now. I don't even know guard placements on anything lower. Oh, Ocelot's a fun fight.
Ready?
But yeah, I love MGS1. I feel like that game controls so well for like a pseudo isometric game. God, just navigating the fucking menus is so slow. Touche. I love Ocelot, dude. That's definitely one of my favorite characters, if not my favorite character in the whole series. Always been a huge Ocelot enjoyer. Major. To wear your toes. Yo, that fucking meme of like Stephanie going over like what she went through to get her scans in the game is so funny. I forgot who made that, but God, that's hilarious. You like the top-down camera, but MGS, yeah, MGS2 is just the GOAT, man. Let's be honest. MGS2 is just a fucking GOAT. That's one of the best games of all time. Just point blank, period. I imagine doing all that for Kojima, then she just makes you the main character in Death Stranding 1 point. Dream Drop Distance HD Remastered 2.0 Remix. Birth by Sleep, Birth by Death, Birth by Snake. I love the Square Enix naming conventions. They're my favorite. I am not ready, actually, to fight the pain with 6 frames per second. I'm actually not ready for that game. Oh my God, this is horrible. I hate my life already. Who convinced me to do this? Whoever convinced me to do this, you owe me a donation. Just kidding. This is fine. This is fine. We're having fun. Why? How? Oh my God. Don't fall in the water. I'm out of ammunition. Oh my God. Oh my God. There's no ammo there. Shit. What am I supposed to use now? Why is there AK? Oh, because I have the AK. Damn, I need to go get some more ammo from somewhere else. Sorry, I gotta dodge the hornets anyway. In this version, you can't look into first person view to dodge those red hornets. The bullet hornets. Unfortunate. There we go. This aiming sucks so bad. Thank God for the HD collection. I can't see shit. I'm not even hitting this guy. There we go. Yeah. Hitting him now. What it looks like. Pain. Pain. It wasn't too bad. Could have been worse. I am the pain. I don't know how I played through MGS3 like 3 dozen times and I still suck at the pain boss fight. It's kind of rough. Especially this version of it. The pain. Oh, the fear. That's going to be a fun one.
Ready?
Ready? We should get that in the stream for a voice line. Ready?
Start.
Does this work? Oh, no, this is a different difficulty. Shit. Oh, I don't have a fake death pill either. Do I? Walked in here all confident. No, we're going to have to fight him the way God intended. Oh my God, this is going to be so rough, dude. Get on the therms. No fake death pill. Denied. Oh my God, the aiming. Where are you? Not moving, bro. Oh my God, I'm gonna throw up with this frame rate. What food are you trying to get? Because I'm gonna pick it all up. Where's this food that he got? Don't shoot me now. Oh, there it is. You're not taking that. I'm taking that. Thank you. Oh my God, a trap! Oh, did it hit him? Let's go! Calculated. I meant to do that. How am I not hitting this guy? He's fucking point blank range, bro. I can't see. I thought that was him over there. This man just did a damn cartwheel. Let me get that. I'll take that. Get wrecked. Get wrecked. Look at this aiming. Look how bad it is. Oh my God, he's he's fucking riddled with darts, dude. Where you at? Oh, I'm out of ammunition. Trap right there. Boom, boom. Pick that up. Is there ammo for me somewhere in here? Do I have any other non-lethal means? I got a stun. Maybe I should have just gone lethal, huh? I'm getting hungry. Where's he at? Damn, I haven't done this boss fight like this in like 800 years. Oh, trap! TQC. I'll take that. He's going to run out of stamina pretty soon, right? Because I have no ammunition. There's got to be some ammo around here. Oh my God, this quicksand. Forgot about that. Oh, there's some ammo up here. I can't let him get food, though. No! Denied! Damn, they're really going to play me like that? Oh, he got stamina back. Now we really have to find, what's it called? Can I get there from here? I forgot, man. I haven't fought this shit in so long. I'm a cheater. Whoa, he set me on fire! Oh, shit. Box? No box? Oh, we're screwed. Kind of fun. The old way to do this. It'd be infinitely more fun if I had ammo, though. Trap, trap, trap. I think we're going to have to do it to him, boys. I don't know. We're going to have to do it to him, I think. Rambo mode. Kind of got lucky at the beginning hitting him with that other trap. There he is. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. I forgot he could actually melee you. Holy fuck. Dude, I need my fake death pill. It's been a crutch for me for so many years using that shit. All right, I need to poison your ass, man. We need like a little dart frog or something. He's looking a little too healthy for my taste. There's one. I can do it when they're dead, right? Like they don't have to be alive for me to throw it to him? Let's see. I gotta equip it, fuck. Oh, man. It's actually kind of fun doing it like this. Let me get rid of... We'll do Poison Dart Frog. Actually, I think that's the only way to do it, because when you throw them, when you tranquilize them and then you throw it... Go eat that, go eat it. Oh, no, I wasn't paying attention to my health. How'd he fall for his own? Dude, I fell for his trap, and then he fucking... Somehow I got lucky, and I hit him with that second one. Shit, that's rough. I was like going in here confidently, like, all right, I'll just do my normal AK, you know, fake death pill spiel. I forgot that you can't do that in this.
Start.
They don't give you that shit. All right, so we got to be conservative with our ammo. And I for sure don't have fake death pill, right? Or did I just throw last run? Yeah, we definitely don't have fake death pill. Damn. All right. Just got to be a bit more careful with our shots. And with his food supply. We got to hook him up with some yummy poison dart frog when he gets hungry. So we'll have that ready to go. Maybe get a little extra one just in case. Oh my god, that was close. All right. Oops. Let's see. Put this away. Don't think we'll need that. Maybe I can flash him when he gets close, but he tends to just chill on the trees till he gets kind of hangry. Stay your ugly ass there, man. Stay your ugly ass where I can shoot. Oh, I just wasted a round, didn't I? So you stupid? What do you mean, what are you looking at? Alright, let's put these right in the middle. Because he's going to go get food pretty soon, right? Methinks. There's a trap right in front of me. Don't fall for that. Like a dummy. I just got shot in the fucking face. Go get some food, man. You're looking a little hungry. Alright, don't be crazy with your ammo now. You looking for food? I got you, look. Fast food, there you go. Yeah, eat that. That's yummy. That's good stuff. That's what that is. That boy said, oh. That's so funny, dude. The sound effect. Oh, oh. All right, let me go pick up this other one, maybe. Where's it gone? Oh, he's puking. Get away from me. Yeah. Yep. Throw up. Puke a little. All right, we've all done it. We've all gone a little too hard. There we go. I'm feeling the pain, man. I'm feeling the fear. I'm feeling everything right now. I'm feeling everything. Fear's probably my favorite fight, even though I end up getting pissed off and quitting the game for like 2 weeks. Yeah, the Fury is rough, man. That is a rough fight. Honestly, you know what would be cool? Because they already had to cut a deal for same. It would be nice if they updated and... Yeah, that would be cool, right? Just put it in the Master Collection. That's actually a good idea. Why not? They already struck a deal, like you said. So keep the fake death pill strats. I think so. There was something, Jack, along the lines in the PlayStation blog about them keeping like a lot of like I forgot how they worded it, but like obscure mechanics and systems in the game, like strategies, for, like defeating bosses and stuff. All right, what do we have next? We are up to the end, the Fury. All right, I might save these for tomorrow. We'll do another 3 or 4, and then we'll get into the special ones. Just because I got to run pretty soon. I want to talk to you guys before I go. Maybe we'll play some more. We'll do like Metal Gear Solid tomorrow. So then I can talk about the stuff that I wanted to talk about. Maybe a bit more Snake versus Monkey. And then if we have time, we'll do what's it called? Peace Walker. Start Peace Walker tomorrow. So we'll just chill for now. See if there's any news that broke while I was streaming. I don't think so. I think I get like a million notifications on Twitter. That's what happened last time when the release date leaked. Let's see. Vol'jin. Vol'jin's from WoW. It's Vol'gin and what's it called, right? Funny, there's two characters named pretty much the same thing, but they just pronounce it differently in the other games. Yeah, I don't see anything, boys. There's nothing new, huh? Oh shit! Actually, the pre-orders are sold out for the European one, at least from that game store, GAME. That European store, they're sold out from what I'm seeing completely. Oh, we get the fucking Baskin Robbins crossover in the States too. This is for Monster Hunter. Oh, it's only Japan. Never mind. I got too excited. All right, yeah. There's no news, unfortunately, that we can go over. We got Secret Theater though. We can watch Secret Theater while I get ready to head out here for today. Can we watch all of them? There's no watch all feature, right? I don't think. We'll just go through all of them. This is my favorite one right here. The trailer for MGS4. So for those of you guys who don't know, these Secret Theater cutscenes were made as like a little joke for the MGS3 launch celebration party. And I don't think Kojima and Shinkawa knew about it. They kind of did it in secret. And so they just decided to include them in Subsistence as like a funny little bonus.
How's that?
We'll watch a few of these and then I gotta go, unfortunately. But fun stream today for sure, man. That Snake versus Monkey is hilarious.
For added precision. The sight system is original too.
God, Snake and his guns, man. Big Boss and his guns, I should say.
A long type trigger with non-slip grooves.
I know. I thought we would have seen Rykov by now. Because yeah, that's like our first look at Raiden, right? Like our first little sneak peek.
Every part of this gun has been expertly crafted and customized.
I hope they add all this since I didn't even know they existed. Yeah. There's neat little bonuses in Subsistence for sure. Shit, Eva smoking a cigar. Let's go.
Do you like it?
That's funny. Yeah, it'd be nice to have all these included. Just make Delta like have everything. The definitive version of MGS3. The best looking version, the best gameplay, the one with all the bonus content added into it again. Snake versus Monkey, dual mode, Secret Theater, MGO, obviously, of course. They might keep him out of the trailers entirely so the first people see him are the people who... Oh, yeah. Maybe, huh? Could be.
Forget it, Snake.
Fucking paramedic.
Snake.
Funny.
What are you doing here?
It's so funny that they did these in like kind of secret, you know?
Weren't you?
I wasn't.
Uh-oh. He's getting hungry. Shit. At that point, man, I might eat a horse.
Stop right there.
Even I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, right.
Don't lie to me. I could tell by the look on your face.
Yeah, this one's funny.
You know something? Humans are interfering with the ecosystem. It really makes you think about the changing relationship between... You're not even listening, are you? Don't even think about eating a horse. Got it?
Yeah, she's pissed. Did you see her?
Got it?
Like fuming, dude.
You're actually going to eat one.
Shut up.
Just don't. In any case, don't tell me you think this sounds tasty. You know, sometimes I wonder...
Tasty.
Remember that you were on a mission.
Yeah, it's a funny one for sure. Seeing the boss like that, man, is actually mad funny. Secret Theater is great. Imagine seeing this Unreal Engine 5 like remade. These cutscenes, these funny ones.
Get off!
What?
I'm gonna lure it back here. Let's go.
They kept that damage noise for Peace Walker. Did you notice that? Jesus. Oh, shit. I like the little, the drum, the snare drum. Oh man,
That was a close call.
I got stuck on the damn treads, dude. Still got it. That was me earlier today. Still got it, boys. Didn't miss one ape the entire stream. Not one.
Come, we're going to my room.
That's gonna be me when I'm old, bro. I'm gonna be like, he's gonna die on the spot, bro. Joe,
I
moment.
have to thank you for waking me.
DeSaro, is that you?
This man crawling away, bro.
Now let's get
Oh my
started.
god. You can't make something like this nowadays, man.
See how you like this.
I think they'd have to cut this one if they remade Secret Theater. Look at this man creeping behind the corner, bro. Just watching her.
What are you?
No, don't cut it. I mean, I'd
the matter?
fucking love it if they
I
added it,
know
but
nothing, I swear it.
yeah, they'll put some trigger warning, exactly right. Which, whatever, I don't mind trigger warnings, but it's just a silly little thing, you know? Sheesh, covered it with the Mosin. Oh, by the way, hold on. While you guys are watching this.
Take this.
How do I,
Nice
Is this
to
one
meet
still
you, sir.
going? It is.
I'm Tatiana.
Eva, you could use a towel.
Eva.
So
His fucking face. This one's long, man. Yeah, they definitely can't include this one.
You disappoint me. I'll get you for this. Prepare to die. Your end will soon be upon you.
That's such a cool look for Eva, man.
Spirits of the forest. I have no regrets.
Dude, this is so funny. Yeah, I don't want them to cut it, but you know how things are nowadays. For good reason, but this one's funny. They have to add. This is one of the longer ones too. Oops. I'm trying to find a way. I could have sworn that I read that you can like give away memberships. Like you get free memberships to give away on
you
stream.
can change your future. Take it into your own hands, Jack.
Or am I nuts?
So what about the past?
Huh?
What should I do about the past? How can I change that?
You want to change the past?
Well,
Yeah, this one is good too.
in order to grasp the future, the past must be...
This one's so
God,
good, dude.
I have to beat him no matter what. And make that chair mine.
I was using that as my profile picture for a while. The snake with the NVGs.
I've discovered that he
Yeah.
will be the main character in the next game. I've used a time warp to come back, to wipe out the fool that forced me out of my main character's chair. And if Big Boss didn't exist,
Yeah, the Terminator time
he'd be
travel.
erased as well.
I mean, the stealth camo breaking at the beginning of MGS2 is definitely a Terminator reference as well.
You've created a time paradox. You can't go changing the future like that.
Yeah, this one's just straight Terminator. So, man.
You've created a time paradox. Don't mess with the future. You have to understand the future.
Alright, let me see. Sorry, I'm trying to figure this out.
Target sighted. It won't open. Damn it.
I don't know if I can do it yet, actually. I'll figure it out for next stream. Watch this one with you guys. This is also especially in the Japanese version because in Japan, the voice of Colonel Campbell also did the voice for Doc Brown in Back to the Future. That's hilarious.
Hey, what are you doing?
Okay. Going right in.
What a beautiful body you have.
What's even happening?
Born
Firebug, you've never seen these before?
Stop.
You can't do that. The future will be changed. You'll create a time paradox.
I don't know if this one can come back either, boys. I don't know. If you get Delta early again like you did with Ground Zeroes, are you allowed to upload videos to YouTube early before it's released, or do you have to wait? No, there's a review embargo. I have to wait until the embargo. But I can upload them and schedule them for the embargo and just have them ready to go. You know? Which would be optimal, because then I can just have the videos upload or go public while I'm streaming with you guys, you know?
Time paradox.
Oh, that part right there? That's funny.
Where am I?
What did I just see? I can't answer that. It's TOS. That's funny that a lot of you guys haven't seen this before. The secret theaters. Always wonder how it works. Isn't the embargo usually a few days before the game is officially out? It depends on the game and on the publisher, developer, or whatever, but usually it's either like around 48 hours before release or like the midnight right before the day it releases. So like Delta comes out what, the 28th? Actually no. That throws a wrench in things because there's early access too. So the review embargo I want to say is probably going to be like 2 days before early access. So the 24th? But like I said, it could be midnight the day of early release. It could be, I don't know. You never know.
Hey, wrong guy.
What are you watching? You're watching Secret Theater. Josh did the digital deluxe edition because we'd like to see if you get early physically, but I don't want to put all my money in one. Yeah, dude, it's kind of... That's the thing about getting games that you want early is like... I want the premium pack, but if I import it, it's not gonna be here for weeks. There's no way in fucking hell it's gonna be here for release. This is Secret Theater. It's like funny cutscenes that they made for Subsistence. They included them in Subsistence. Can't wait to watch your videos and streams. Yeah, I can't wait to stream for you guys, man. It's gonna be so fun. Yeah, summer's gonna be so fun, man, for sure. So for those of you guys, once again, that don't know what this is called Secret Theater. It's kind of like the demo theater that we got in the HD collection, Legacy collection, Master collection. But instead of being the cutscenes from the game, it's cutscenes that they made, obviously, using models from the game or from other games. And originally they were made as like a funny little joke that they showed in-house at Kojima Productions for the launch of MGS3. To kind of have like a laugh, you know what I mean? After that, they included them as part of one of the bonus additions to Subsistence. So this is on disc 2 of Subsistence. Do you think Delta will have new trophies? Oh yeah, 100%. He's like admiring Big Boss and he's run over. Yeah, 100% new trophies. Oh my god. I thought he got ran over for a second. Because you gotta think there's the new Gakkos, right? The ducks on top of the Keraton. And I think the game's gonna be a little bit harder on Euro Extreme or Extreme. Or maybe we get a brand new difficulty that's just like crazy. And I'm sure you're gonna have to get Foxhound rank. That's right. You're gonna have to get Foxhound rank on like the new hardest thing. I don't know. That's what I'm most excited for. I think, apart from like streaming it and hanging out with you guys, it's hopefully there's like a difficulty spike. You know what I mean? Trey says, "Wish there were different tiers for the collector's edition. Like, I want the steelbook." Oh, I forgot that they did a Metal Gear 2 themed one with Raiden in it. That's hilarious. Like, I want the steelbook, but I don't really need the other. Oh yeah, I feel you. Yeah, like a make your own collector's edition. That'd be hilarious. He's chasing Snake, dude. You got the NA PS5 diorama collectors on pre-order, but since I got a new computer and also have a Steam Deck, I'll probably be getting Premium Digital Deluxe for their... Ah, gotcha. Oh, he got slapped up by Big Boss. Yeah, this is from the disc 2 of Subsistence. What up, Isaiah? Yeah, Konami released this. Big Bo. Raiden meets Lyndon B. Johnson is canon now. Imagine going for Foxhound rank on the first Delta playthrough. Yeah, that's 100% what I'm doing, man. I'm going for world first Foxhound rank. Maybe options. Oh shit, it's gonna be a 5. Peace Walker. I like MGS4 or like yeah, they had those in the 3DS version of it. This one's funny too. This is them fighting over the main character chair again. But yeah, Metal Gear 3DS had stuff like I like MGS4, I like Peace Walker. So I'm sure they'll do that again. Need a secret theater in Delta of Skullface trying to clean. Dude, I want like Snake Tails, but for Skullface. That might be what they're doing. Like you get to play as Skullface cleaning up after Big Boss. Shit. That would be cool. I've wanted that for a long time. Not that I love Skullface as a character, but like be kind of cool. Ooh, such a lust for revenge. Secret Theater is the only acceptable Skullface reference. He isn't real. He's a figment of our imagination. We're all Venom Snake. I like Metal Gear Survive. Yeah, that's the one I'm picking. Just to piss everybody off. This is such like a funny little skit because of like the whole history behind this, you know? Like obviously MGS2 was supposed to be the last one, and then Kojima was going to hand off this game to somebody else to direct, and it was going to star somebody else, you know what I mean? But since everybody was begging for Kojima to come back, and everybody was begging for a game where you play as Snake again, he had to come back, just like Snake. Skullface is my boy. Love his character. I can't wait for the give a 10-minute speech to the wrong guy. Sim, they had it in Delta. Just sitting there in his Jeep, man. Just talking away to the wrong person. Gotta love it. I hate MGS. Yeah, I hate, they have a hate option. That'd be funny. Oh shit. That's Venom Snake. Venom Snake reference? Question mark? I'm already a demon. Oh, Peace Walker reference? What map would I want if MGO is made? Pff, are you kidding me, bro? How long do you guys have to hear me go through the list? City Under Siege, aka UU, needs to come back. Browntown, aka Coppertown Conflict, needs to come back. What else? Silo Sunset, which is what? Was that Pillbox Purgatory originally? No, right? I think Pillbox was its own thing, but Pillbox was good too. They need to bring back Midtown Maelstrom from MGO2. GG, obviously Grozny Grad needs to come back. What other maps do I like? I like Virtuous Vista, but I mean, it would kind of fit with the whole Snake Eater. I love this version of Snake, dude. It's so cool. Obviously, it's like a Splinter Cell reference, but what else? I don't know. I pretty much love every map on MGO2. Some of them run like shit. Like Ravaged Riverfront sucks. In terms of running, the map is cool, but the way that it runs is horrible. The frame rate is horrible. Winter Warehouse is the same thing. I like the map, but it's horrible. Icebound Inferno is probably like the worst map of all time. I don't know if I want that one to come back. As cool as it is to fight in Shadow Moses. I don't know. I want the heavy hitters. Like UU needs to come back. Browntown needs to come back. Stuff like that. I'll be happy with just like Forest Firefight needs to come back. That's a good one. That's a good like MGS3 themed one. FF. I'd be happy with 5 OG really well made maps. Thoughts when the next MGS collection will come out? I think we'll hear about it winter of this year, and it'll probably come out next year sometime, spring or summer. I don't know. They've been working on it, I think, for a while, probably. The man who sold the world. This is a top 10 Simpsons predictions moment. Yeah, exactly. They had the line, I like Smash Bros. And I like Ape Escape. They could, since they're coming back. Ground Zero's reference. It'd be cool to include a part of Shadow Moses. In MGO, yeah, they had Icebound Inferno, but that map was horrible with the snowstorm. It would be neat if they also kept in some. Yeah, I think Pillbox is from PO, right? There's some decent maps in the Versus Ops too for Peace Walker. Like there's some cool ones that they made. They don't touch the top 5 for me though, at all. They need to add choice-based dialogue scenes in Delta. I want to be able to tell Grindin that his shoes suck. Yeah, that'd be cool if they incorporated stuff like that, right? I think they had to play it safe, though, to be honest, you guys, because, like, if they mess something up, like, anything important in the canon or, like, gameplay-wise or, like, visually or whatever, like, they would not hear the end of it from us, like, at all. I'd be the first one complaining, like, what are you doing, man? Like, why are you guys trying some weird stuff when we haven't even made a remake yet? I want them to knock it out of the park with Delta. See how they do with like an MGS1 remake, because that's definitely next, right? MGS1. And if it's not MGS1, then Metal Gear 1 and 2 remakes. But I want to see them do remakes first before they add anything new, whether it's a new game or like new stuff added to the canon or like really tweak stuff that's already established. But I don't know. Let me throw on some tunes in the back here while we're chilling, and then gotta head out, get some food in me, and then get a workout going because I slacked this morning. We'll get some. Let's do Metal Gear Online actually. Metal Gear Online. Lobby menu music? Yeah, this is the OG music. Who remembers this, man? Only real OGs, real MGO OGs remember the lobby music. And if you're familiar with Adam Online stream, he used this for a long time. He still might actually as his outro. All right. You're choosing the me option? Let's go. I wouldn't give the player the ability to choose, or literally everyone will have Snake sleeping with Eva instead of being the Chad he is. We'd all fold. Probably, right? Mass Metal Gear effect. Do you think they'll replace the Big Shell with Manhattan? And I hope they add that stuff in, the stuff that was cut. You know? That would be crazy to see. Honestly. If MGO is made, I'm placing Claymore Mine everywhere, talking in game chat as if I were Deep Throat. It'd be so funny to play with like a soundboard or something, you know? Dude, fucking chat lobbies, sub lobbies, community lobbies, whatever, would be so fun on MGO, man. We need some sort of like competitive or like co-op game for Metal Gear, man. That's why I'm hoping, I'm like praying that they're bringing MGO back, because like that would be so fun. When MGO 2 is out, it was like the infancy still of like putting up gameplay videos and stuff on YouTube. So like there are MGO 2 videos up and even MGO 1 videos up, but like the streaming stuff wasn't really like huge back then, you know? Now with like so many new fans that got into Metal Gear, with streaming now, with content creation being as big as it is, like, dude, it would be so fun. Like endless content pretty much if they brought back MGO. Talks of a remake? Well, other than 3, no, nothing. Just speculation right now. There's been rumors of an MGS1 remake for a really long time. They're probably not true, but you never know. Yep, the nostalgia. You really need MGS2 to get remade so we can get the original ending. The American flag, fall and cover Solidus. Yeah, there's so many things that they changed and cut for that game. Says that there's no such thing as a supernatural, and MGS5 explains the Cobra's abilities, explain the sorrow of Psychomantis. Yeah. I mean, Kojima changes his opinions on things all the time. I'm sure you guys know that. Like, he tries his best to fit everything into like the canon and to make it cohesive, but it's just, you can't. With a series this big, with so much exposition and like the narrative changing every game, and it's almost impossible to make everything make sense and like not retcon yourself from 2 games ago or 3 games ago or whatever, you know? Yeah, we need more co-op stuff, man. All we have now is what? Peace Walker and Metal Gear Survive, pretty much. And then obviously MGO, it's competitive. Those are really the only games that you can play with other Metal Gear fans that are like co-op. It's kind of crazy. The parasites are metaphorical. But yeah, I don't know. I'm hoping. It might just be cope that Metal Gear's coming out, or MGO's coming out again, but gotta keep the dream alive, boys. We need a healthy amount of copium. That's what I'm saying. Something like Peace Walker with modern day graphics, controls, full scale, you know, boss fights and everything. So that would be so amazing, man. Honestly. Critics think how much was cut in MGS2 because of 9/11? Yeah, that was just horrible timing, right? When the game released. Could not have released at a worse time. Here, we'll play that back. Follow this arsenal and water, and then it just cuts to them falling on Independence Hall. Yeah. Watch them announce a Metal Gear Acid remake before MGS1. I'd be the only person happy in the world. I want them to just port Acid to like phones, so you can get it on the App Store, or like the Android store, for like, I don't know, $5 for both of them or something. I think those games would do really well on mobile, and even like on the Switch or something on port. Like handheld gaming is definitely coming back. So if they don't do it on mobile, then just have a collection with all like the bite-sized games, you know? New side ops. Yeah, because toward the end there, once you grind out the end game, it's a lot of repeats, huh? You get like Helicopter 1, Helicopter 2, Helicopter 3, Custom Helicopter. It's just like, all right. Both Metal Gear Solid 2 and GTA 3 got screwed over by that? Yeah. So weird that those games usually launch around the same time too, huh? Like even this year, GTA 6 is coming out this year and Delta's coming out this year. Yeah, Acid 3. I mean, there's like 5 of us that actually enjoy the Acid games. Oh, dude, yeah. Are you kidding me? Monster Hunter, like the hunting quests in Unreal Engine 5 or whatever. Jeez. We're so close to Monster Hunter Wilds though, man. I'm so pumped. Less than 2 weeks. 10 days. I'm hoping I can get it early. I put my name in the ring. I DM'd the community manager. He was taking DMs for advanced copies. And that was last Thursday or Friday, I want to say. I shot him a DM with my information, business email, my media kit, all that fun stuff, and haven't heard back, but he says he's still getting through stuff, so we shall see. I'm not really a Monster Hunter creator, so I don't know if they'll give it to me, but Peace Walker remake re-release has potential to tie in with Monster Hunter Wilds. From what I've heard, they were thinking of a monster based on Ray. Oh my god, dude. Can you imagine Ray being remade in the style of like a Monster Hunter monster? Like Gear X? Dude, that would be hype. Are you kidding me? Metal Gear Ray, like a flesh Metal Gear Ray. With like, it's like laser cutter and shit moves. And it's gonna be like a water type, like a water monster, right? Like amphibious. That would be crazy if they did that, honestly. What if that's the and more? What if a Monster Hunter tie-in event? Yo, I just realized that. What if that's the and more? What if the and more is a hunting quest on top of Snake versus Monkey to tie in with Monster Hunter, and then Monster Hunter has the flesh Metal Gear Ray in Wilds as the Metal Gear. Yo, what if we just crack something? I feel like tactic games have really taken off. True, yeah. Popularity with XCOM games. Yeah, exactly. People are much more open to games like that. Even like deck building roguelites and stuff are really big nowadays. Like portable ones, you know? OG Piss Rocker always really slap Huey around. Yep. Yeah, that would be game of the year for sure. Make an entire Metal Gear fight from MGS. Dude, that mech fight was so cool. It's such a small portion of the game in MGS4, but that was so cool piloting Rex to fight Ray. Yeah, exactly. Zone of the Enders is the closest we're going to get. What is this Monster Hunter? Is it? No, it's not another stealth game. It's like a, I don't even know how to describe it. Like an action combat game, I guess you could say, where you have like different monsters that you hunt, you get their materials, and then what the hell? Oh, this song started. And then you craft armor and weapons from their materials, and then you fight bigger monsters and harder monsters, so on and so forth. Metal Gear did a collaboration with them back in Peace Walker. So if you played all the way through Peace Walker, we can actually watch this real quick. If you played all the way through Peace Walker, and you get to the hunting quests, those are based off of Monster Hunter, where you fight that dragon, Rathalos, and you fight Tigrex, and you fight Gear Rex. Those are all modeled to kind of emulate what a real Monster Hunter game feels like. So if you're familiar with Peace Walker, that's basically what it is. That's the gameplay loop. Fighting those things, fighting those monsters, cutting off their parts, their tails, their wings, using those materials from those parts to craft gear, and then fighting harder monsters. It's a really fun series. And the new version of it is coming out in less than 2 weeks, so very excited. To be honest, I'd really like it if we could get Gear Rex and Wilds. That would be crazy, dude. Oh my god, you're making me way too excited. Yeah, and Delta, like if the and more is fighting like Gear Rex or fighting something from Monster Hunter, like basically a hunting mode with co-op, that would be crazy. Like you could fight, or you could play as one person's big boss, one person's the boss, one person's Ocelot, you know? I mean, I don't want that more than MGO, but I'd be happy if that's what that was. Like a crossover event. Nice shoes. Peace Walker also legit had a control scheme called... Yeah, they did. That's true. The old claw grip. Welcome back, Tim. Actually, just wrapping up in a bit here, but we're talking about what the and more could potentially be, potential crossovers with Monster Hunter, since they're both coming out this year. Just watching the original trailer for the original MGO right now. That was part of Subsistence. It's really rough because it's like fucking 480p or less. As a Metal Gear diehard, should I try MGO, and how would I do that? I would try MGO. I would try MGO 2 specifically. You can go to savemgo.com, SAVE-MGO.com. And they have instructional videos on how to connect to Metal Gear Online 1, which is this one. And then they also have an instructional video and tutorials on how to connect to Metal Gear Online 2, which is my favorite. And that's the one that came bundled in with Metal Gear Solid 4. Now, the thing about Metal Gear Online is what you're seeing here, no one does this. No one plays like this. It's just straight up TDM. It's team deathmatch. Everybody's running and gunning. But there's Metal Gear mechanics like CQC kind of embedded into the game, and that's what makes it special. It's not like you can't really sprint or anything in the older Metal Gear Onlines like you could in MGO3. They're way slower paced. They're more tactical. But don't expect people to be playing like you're seeing in the trailer. It's everybody's running and gunning. Everybody's blasting each other's heads off. If you play MGO2, you're going to have a rough time when you start off till you learn how to like get headshots consistently and turn the camera the right way. The skill ceiling is insane. The skill curve is insane for MGO. So you might not have a good time starting off, but if enough of you guys want to play it, we can start doing Metal Gear Online Fridays or MGO Fridays like we used to do, my friends and I. And we can have like a community lobby where you can learn. I can kind of like teach you guys like the basics and stuff. The only other caveat is that you kind of need, well, you either need a custom firmware PS3 or you need a pretty beefy PC. More specifically, a PC that has a really good CPU, because the emulator and the game are extremely CPU intensive. So if you don't have either of those two things, it's going to be kind of rough to play it. But this one, there's not that much of a community for what you're watching now, MGO1. But for MGO2, there's damn near 200 players during peak times, most days, especially on weekends. So, yeah, if you're a Metal Gear diehard, yeah, you should definitely check out MGO. An Ocelot game would be amazing. Yeah, an Ocelot spinoff would be crazy. Yeah. Playing through his perspective from all the different MGS games. That would be a long game. Full of twists and turns and deception, for sure. Have you ever platinumed MGS4? I platinumed both multiple times, yeah. You're so close on the PS3, but I'm going to hold off until the Master Collection 2? Gotcha. MGS4 is just kind of like a longer platinum. It's not very hard. The hardest part is probably getting your big boss emblem. But there's so many guides out there, and you could save an infinite amount of time, so it's not the hardest. And then Peace Walker's hard because of the online stuff. You have to grind a certain camaraderie level and do a bunch of stuff online, so... Yeah, that's going to be fun when the Master Collection Volume 2 comes out and we're able to grind those things out together online. Oh, I forgot about the flamethrower. You could use a flamethrower online. You miss MGO so much. You need to punch a wall to feel manly again. Yeah. I'm telling you, if you guys can, hop on MGO 2. I'll revive MGO Fridays. I'll tell these guys if they're free, we can get a nice little like 10-person lobby going. And we can just have fun in like a judgment-free zone, you know what I mean? Just a bunch of friends playing. Because if you play in the open lobby, sometimes you get a little bit of toxicity. That's the thing about MGO is we're known to be kind of a toxic community, unfortunately. And there's like a lot of elitism and stuff. But if we play in like a community lobby, there shouldn't be any of that. I mean, I'll make sure of it, you know? It'll be moderated with friends and all that. So you guys let me know. If you guys get MGO 2 going, we'll get that started. Actually, I can show you guys real quick. Not for too long because it'll fry my fucking PC. I gotta tweak the settings, but I can show you guys MGO real quick. Like streaming the game and also playing at the same time is kind of rough. Gotta connect my DualShock 3. See, for all you guys talking shit on my DualShock, I still got it. I got the camo one. Metal Gear Solid Edition. All right, where did I put MGO? There it is. All right, we have to switch scenes here. Let me start the game up. Let me close the emulator down. I'll give you guys a little taste A little taste of how to play MGO. Start game. We got to switch scenes too, right? We'll do game capture. I wonder if I can do game capture for this. All right, yeah, it's showing up. 1 second. I'm just going to go into the training lobby and show you guys like the basics here. The basics of CQC. Oh my god, these PPU modules are crazy to load. Let me see if I can actually capture this so you guys aren't looking at nothing. Where is MGO? Is this MGO? Yeah, there you go. Why is it cropped? Oh. We were doing 4x3. You have the camo one too? Let's go. Camo buddies. Yep. Exactly. See, Ryden knows what he's talking about. The term get good did not come from Dark Souls. Well, it kind of did, but here's the full story. So what happened was, started an MGO, and around the time that MGO came out, Demon Souls came out, and those Dark Souls were first starting to, the Dark Souls games were first starting to come out. And what happened was the MGO community, a bunch of them, decided to go over to those games and play those games for a bit. And they brought that, not we, because I didn't do this, but they brought that lingo over from MGO2 over to Dark Souls. And so the people, they started saying it in like the Dark Souls forums back in the day, and like the Games Facts forums and threads for Dark Souls. And so it kind of caught on for Dark Souls players, and now Dark Souls players are the ones that are known for saying that, even though it was MGO2 players that started saying that, if that makes sense. What is going on with the game right now? I might not be able to do this. Yo, what's up, Ezekiel? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. I don't know what's going on right now, guys. I think we broke it. I told you, it's very finicky sometimes trying to stream it. Yeah, now everybody uses it. Now everybody says get good for everything. I've even seen Monster Hunter players say get good. The DualShock 3 is where I love my DualShock 3, man. I put in work with this thing. Hopefully if the game actually fucking loads, I can show you guys, but both on PC. Before getting a new PC, I had to offload PS3 games on the Steam Deck. Yeah, my PC can usually handle it, but I don't know what's going on today with it's the emulator. It's actually the emulator. It's not the it's not my PC, because my PC is not doing anything weird. Let me fully close this. If I can't do it, then I'll just set it up for tomorrow. I'll try to test it off stream. All right, close that down. Let me see if MGS4 is working. This plain old MGS4. All right, game capture. Guns of the Patriots. That's not even getting picked up by... Oh, there we go. I don't know. I haven't really checked in the MGO Discord for a while, but maybe there's something going on. Maybe there's like an update and I got to update my my build or something. Oh, no. MGS4 is working. What the hell? It's just MGO. Yeah, my PC needs to get good. I guess I can show you guys how to shoot an MGO in the virtual range, right? Just so you guys get an idea before I got to go. I've already gone over on time. Oh my god, I didn't even notice what time it was. Holy shit. All right. Like an extra hour. Virtual range. Let's do the Boss Extreme. I have all the weapons on this. And Master Collection 2 achievement for MGO2, get good. Yep. Win a tournament. Good luck. All right. Oh my god, this feels like I'm playing in the fucking future compared to Snake versus Monkey, man. Jesus. All right, so you know when you play a game, like this is for MGO. Pretend I'm playing MGO right now, right? Most people when they play, right, they play like this. So like, oh look, there's an enemy over there. So I'm gonna do this and move my thing and I'm gonna line it up and then shoot. You can't do that in MGO at this point. You got to be able to shoot like this. Like just aim your camera at the target without even like adjusting like this. You know what I mean? By the time you adjust, by the time you do this, you're dead. Because that's how good we've gotten at MGO at this point. To where it's like, you know, we even have the movement. If you see I'm switching to my secondary, or my tertiary actually, my knife. And I'm switching because that makes you run faster. This is super slow. If you do this online, you're going to get your head blown off immediately. So it becomes a little game of aiming the camera where you know the reticle is going to be when you're in this. Like with your pistol, like this, you can do this too. You know, you line up your camera and then you shoot. Line up your camera, then you shoot. Line up your camera, then you shoot. You know what I mean? So that's how MGO is played. And then if you get real fancy, you can incorporate stuff like this in between your shots. So you're ducking and you shoot, then you change position again. You could use the box for that too. Let me see. Box popping is super popular in an MGO. Basically the same deal what I just did, it's just faster. So if you're trying to aim at somebody, just do that. Stay crouched, aim at them again, stand up, crouch again with the box. Stuff like that. Yeah, MGO is not easy. MGO is not easy at all. Then you get like the advanced CQC stuff with the stun knife, where you do this into first person and cancel to that. It's a lot. Most of you guys are probably like, what the fuck just happened when I CQC slammed? But essentially you're CQC slamming. You're looking down, going into first person, and then quickly stabbing. And then you can also cancel your stabs. So you can cancel that. Cancel with the box. You can do all the CQC moves online too, like this. All this stuff is online. There's varying skills of CQC. I really wish I could show you the actual game so you guys can see, like, for those of you guys who have never seen MGO. But, yeah, that's the gist of it, of how to shoot an MGO. How to not be a scrub. How to get good, as they would say. Gave your head ball and learn how to roller skate. Exactly. Yeah, I love this outfit, man. The octo camo with like the pouch at the front, with like the philanthropy logo. Sheesh. Yeah, Old Snake is cool, man. Old Snake has to be like top 5 designs for like a video game character for sure. Yeah, it's very hard to aim. Like, you know, I'm making it look like it's not hard, but it is hard to aim like that when you're starting off, and then to also get the movement down in between. You know what I mean? Like this movement, box popping, stuff like that. How do you play? You go to savemgo.com. Here, I'll type it in for you guys. Savemgo.com. That website has everything. That website has tutorials on how to connect, some of the files that you need. But again, you need a really good CPU. Because mine right now is already warning me that it's high CPU usage, and I have a pretty cracked CPU. The only thing I don't have, admittedly, is a really good cooling system. I've been slacking on getting a better cooling system. I think with that, it'll lessen the load. But my CPU is feeling it when I play this game. It's actually not that GPU intensive. You can kick this thing up to 4K resolutions, and it's nothing. But the CPU, if you don't have a good CPU, the audio is going to be horrible. There's going to be crackling. And if it's really bad, then you're not even going to be able to play to boot MGO. So... and you can cancel reload. Like, see, you wait for the reload animation before you can shoot. But as soon as he puts the new magazine in, you can shoot, and it's full. You can see it there on the bottom left. Cancel it. So many things in MGO. Trank gun has an extra round in it as well. Learned that from MGO. So if you use the Mark II, right? It has an extra round. So it starts you off here, but you can actually load an extra round into it. If you shoot, you'll see I'll reload twice. Kind of crazy. so many like hidden tactics and stuff that you learn from MGO. Should definitely get a community together of people who want to play chill, sneaking. Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, if enough of you guys get it, even like 5 of you guys, I have like a group of like 5 to 10 friends that used to get together every Friday, and we used to play MGO. We would make a mixed lobby, so we'd have, you know, capture mission, TDM, sneaking, team sneak, bomb missions, everything, right? And we used to just chill, play for like hours, and it was a fun time. No toxicity. We'd kick, well, we'd have a password, so we'd send out the password to those of you guys who'd want to play, and then we'd heavily moderate it. Like if someone's causing trouble, we'd kick them out, you know? It's majority vote, so. Hear me out. I know this is crazy. Or Konami could just put MGS4 in. Yeah, exactly, right? Crazy idea, but, you know. Why would they ever do that? A beloved game like this. People love this game. Like, if you've played this game, you know how special it is. Like, I don't even have to explain it to you. All of this is online, by the way. You have a high enough CQC level, you can do all these maneuvers online. It's crazy. You have to see me play in MGO2. I mean, I'm okay. I'm not the best. There's some people that are insane that have not stopped playing MGO since it went down, because these servers have been up for quite a while. I'm okay. I'm like probably like at this point very, very, very slightly minimally above average. I mean, if somebody started playing and they go up against me, they're going to get absolutely destroyed, right? But like someone who is familiar with MGO and knows how to aim and do all the stuff that I'm doing here, it'd be close. I'm nowhere near the level of the top guys, though. Those guys are insane, man. Those guys are insane. Because it's just game knowledge too, right? Like they know all the angles at this point. Everything. Multiplayer games where they could be, dude. Seriously, I could go on. There could be an entire video, hour-long video on the mechanics of MGO. Like, there's so much. I haven't even scratched the surface with this little shitty explanation I'm giving you guys. Like, not even like a tenth of it have I explained to you guys yet. Then the AK, the most unreliable weapon in the game, but it has more penetration than the M4 does. This thing is so reliable online. But if you get consistent headshots with this thing, you feel like a god, man. You seriously feel like a god with the AK if you can get consistent headshots. I feel like I'm even missing here. To save MGO, it used to run on official hardware. Now you can run MGO on the PS3, but you need custom firmware. You can no longer connect to save MGO using OFW, unfortunately. There was something I remember with MGO2 back in the day. I love the Metal Gear community. They're amazing people, but damn. Oh, yeah. MGO2 is toxic. MGO2 is toxic. But if we played as a group, I would make sure that it's moderated. And, you know, my friends and I shit talk one another, but it's all friendly competition stuff. You know what I mean? It's nowhere near the level of toxicity that you get from some of the old guard, the old MGO guard. But, I mean, honestly, the server, you might get into a bad lobby or two, but primarily everybody's just there trying to play and happy that they can play MGO again, you know? Once in a while you get someone that takes it way too seriously and is just like blah, 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 you know, and starts some trouble, but just keep your head down and play the game and don't get baited into stupid arguments. And you should have a good time. The main thing is just not getting frustrated with the actual gameplay because it's tough. Yeah, the skill levels where you had to like, I remember leaving my controller on, running up against the wall like this. Just running into a wall for hours with like a rubber band on my controller to get like my box runner skill up, or just like the regular sprint. This one. Good times, man. There are high level MGS4 speedrunners out there who are gods at the game, yet they get yeah, the speedrun. I love the speedrunners. Listen, I was an ex-casual speedrunner. It takes incredible skill in any of these games, in any game to speedrun. But you could put the very best, the most cracked, crazy MGS4 speedrunner. Just shits on everybody, right? They're the number one speedrunner on MGS4. You put them in MGO, they're going to get shit on. That's just how it is. They're going to get absolutely shit on in every way, shape, and form. Because one thing is learning the guard patterns and being good at aiming against AI and learning the strats, and that's tough. Again, X speedrunner, casual, whatever you want. That's one thing. I'm never going to take that away from them. It's another thing to fight against another human being who has the same tools as you, who probably, has better aim than you in this game, because there's nothing too aim intensive in an MGS4 speedrun. There's areas where if you're better with the Mark II, it behooves you to be better, right? Being able to aim this thing without having to like sit here and aim it like this, right? If you can just pop shots like this and hit your mark, yeah, obviously that's going to help in a speedrun. But try shooting against someone that's moving as fast as I am here while they're also doing this and rolling and dive rolling and baiting you and backstepping. You know what I mean? Like it's a whole different ball game, man. It's a whole different ball game. And then you got lag in the mix. You know what I mean? It's a whole different ball game. It really is. I'd love to see like a group of MGS speedrunners play MGO. I would love it to see their thoughts on it. It took me 11 years to get the MGS4 plat. I got all the trophies except one of them in the first month, and then I got the iTunes trophy 11 years later. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, that's the tough one, is getting all the songs. Yep, the smoke toss. Yeah, I'll see if I can do that for you right now. The underhand. Yeah, that's huge online if you get that down. The doesn't matter what smoke grenade it is. Did you guys know that the smoke grenades also change the pitch of the voice of the players' voices? I think yellow pitches it higher and red pitches it lower. But this is so obviously you can throw grenades like this. But in MGO, the pro way to do it is like this, underhand. And you throw it up in the air, and then it lands, and it lands perfectly, boom. You just headshot. So you just throw it straight up, pew, and then it lands, boom. The reason why you want to throw it up like that is because it's already gone off. By the time it's like midway through the air, it's already gone off. So when it lands, the person's already coughing, and that's an easy headshot with the trank. Boom. And then if you get really good, you can do trank like this into a headshot before they even hit the ground. These dummies fall faster than the MGO2 characters, I think. Maybe not. Maybe I'm just slow. Oh no, they don't. Yeah, you can still do it. I was just slow there. But yeah, I mean, again, I could go on forever. Then there's like breaking, like there's auto aim like this, just like in single player. You can auto aim, lock onto stuff. Different weapons have different ranges. Then there's how to break auto aim. So like if I'm locking onto, let's say this is Raiden's wig, right? We're playing MGO. If this is Raiden's wig that I'm locking onto, he can do this to break auto aim, or the best way is just to click R2 and X at the same time, and it puts you in the box immediately, and that breaks auto aim. Or you could do this, backstep, box, that all breaks auto aim. So it's like a chess match, man. Like MGO's crazy, it really is. The skill ceiling is insane. So yeah, all right, I'll try to get the game going tomorrow. Maybe we can play some MGO tomorrow or something. But for now, I do have to go, unfortunately. It's been a fun stream though, super fun stream. Playing some Snake versus Monkey, going through a little bit of MGO training for you guys. I know we didn't get to play actual MGO, but yeah, exactly. You won't see a guard moving like that. The sh-movement, man. The sh-movement is different online. I remember if you killed someone and they'd message you to end. Yeah, dude. I mean, that's putting it tame. That's a tame message. That's like, I've seen way worse. I've seen way worse. Yeah, exactly. A little bit of healthy toxicity is not bad. It's good for competition. It's good to keep the game alive. You know, you got to have some people that take it a little too seriously, like me, to keep these games alive. It just means we're passionate. That's all it is, right? Like, I can't say I've never gotten toxic before in any game, because I definitely have. But nowadays, man, like, I'm just trying to have a good time, and I'll shit talk like my friends. We'll talk trash back and forth as friends do, but it's never that serious anymore. So if you guys do decide to play, let me know. We'll get a lobby going, even if it's literally like 8 of us. You know, less than 10. That's still plenty to have a fun time. I'll reach out to my friends. We still have our MGO Discord. I'll see if these guys have the ability to play on Fridays. And I'll for sure stream that. So even if you can't make the lobbies, you can at least see us playing around in there. So you can get a little taste of why MGO is fun. So I'll definitely do that and reach out to my friends. MGO community is prime. Oh, yeah. Yeah, the MGO community would definitely rival Prime Modern Warfare 2 lobbies, I think. It got bad, boys. It got bad back in the day. And it wasn't just trash talk. Like, people, that was like the beginning of like DDoSing and shit. And like, oh man, it got bad. So, very quickly before I leave, in MGO, there used to be official games, survival and tournament. So, survival is kind of like a gauntlet. You have to fight other teams online. So you get a 5-win streak. Once you get a 5-win streak, you're rewarded with reward points. You use those reward points to get cosmetics, blah, 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 right? So that would happen every Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday. And then the other official games were tournament. Tournaments happened Fridays and Sundays, I want to say. Something like that. Or Saturday and Sunday. I can't remember. It's been too long. But so those were sweaty because it was like literally a tournament bracket. And it was single elimination. As soon as you would lose, you'd be out. Your team was out. Better luck next time, right? People would DDoS other teams that they knew were decent, that had decent players. They would DDoS them in the bracket like lobby, in the pregame lobby, and that would disqualify them immediately before they even got to play. So toward the end, you didn't even get to compete anymore after a while. You would just get DDoSed by certain people and not even get to play. It got really bad, man. Like, MGO 2 was amazing, but the community ruined it 100% toward the end, for sure. And then there was like Mao lag, where like the person's body would be knocked out at the spawn point, and they would be walking around almost like a ghost, invisible. So their actual body would be at the spawn point, but they would go around like tranking you and killing you without you being able to see them. People would cheat like that. Obviously, lag switching was huge. There was whole tutorials on how to build lag switches. You know, the tried and true, get your Ethernet cable, plug it into a little switch from Home Depot. And people did that like crazy. But MGO was still fun. Even with all that toxicity, all that cheating. There's a reason why those of us who played it have such fond memories of it, you know? But here is hoping that we get another MGO, a new MGO with Delta. But, all right, you guys. Let me catch up with chat, and then I'll stop my yapping, because I've been yapping for like almost 4 hours now. Yeah, I appreciate you guys being here. It's always a fun time having you guys here. Please let me know if you get MGO. I'll probably be back streaming tomorrow or Wednesday. If any of you guys get it installed by then, please let me know. Like I said, I'll reach out to my friends right after the stream, actually, while I'm eating, and I'll see if these boys want to get some MGO goodness going. I know Prof is going to be down. Hopefully Brandon. I don't really remember his work schedule. I always forget. So I don't know if he can play Fridays, but I mean, if he can, I know Brandon's going to be down. I know Liam would be down. So we at least got a group of 5+ people. Adam will probably be down as well. So yeah, at least 5 people. If 5 of you guys want to play, that's it. We can mix our teams together and we get a nice little blend of like community to play MGO with. But all right, you guys. Hope you guys have a good rest of your day or night, depending on where you're at. If I'm not back tomorrow, I will be back on Wednesday with either Metal Gear Solid, Peace Walker, or maybe even some MGO. We'll see. All right, then, you guys. Take it easy. GG's. Talk to you soon. Peace.